Wemby tries a three, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knicks fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
NBA Finals MVP is the captain, Jalen Brunson.
'Welcome back again for another episode of the Moon Piece Podcast, woo, 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 where we bring you everything anime, manga, video games, and today, some sports in there. Woo, woo, woo. We are going to get into our what we watching, but before that, let's get into my two co-hosts. We have
Daniel San, you're...
And to my left,
we are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Knicks in 5,
Knicks
baby.
in 5, baby.
Knicks in 5.
We are clearly way too excited right now, but that is okay because the Knicks are in 5. We're waiting for it. We're going for it. It's okay. All right, guys. So besides watching the amazing game that we will discuss later about the Knicks, how about we talk about what we're watching, what we're playing, what we're saying? Let's start with Cory.
I mean, I was just going to get straight into the Knicks and call it a day.
Oh, you know what? Let's start it off.
We might as well just start with it. We here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So as some of you guys may know, we talked about it in the last episode and a couple of streams. And see some of the merch here that I have on, some of the garb that I am wearing. I did end up attending Game 3 of the NBA Finals in Madison Square Garden for the Knicks versus the Spurs on Monday, June 8th.
Woohoo!
Was an experience indeed, I will say.
I'm so sorry
Yeah.
that it was a loss.
I had a lot of pre-prep things in my head before going, right before I purchased that ticket, right?
Hey, you didn't lose your life.
I was okay with that though.
Yeah.
That was also pre-prepped.
Yeah.
Like,
he was ready.
That was on the docket. But like even still, before I even purchased the ticket, right? And I've said on stream how much I paid for the ticket. I didn't pay as crazy as some of you guys may potentially think of what you saw on the internet. Based on what you saw, how much it cost, I paid a pretty good price.
That's steal
versus everybody else.
100%.
Especially for the seat that I was in. But before I even bought that ticket, I was like, okay, you have to go to this game being okay with this being a loss and not expecting a win, right? You have to go to this game not knowing how many games we're going to be up,
True.
Just be happy to be in the room where it happens. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You went in there 2-0.
Went there 2-0 and walked out of there 2-1. because a certain somebody decided to go there and mess up the vibes. Before we get to the vibes part of everything, I'll explain kind of like my experience of everything, how it went, right? I pull up to MSG. If you guys don't know, sorry, this feels like a very New York-based conversation. So if you guys don't know, MSG is by 34th Street in Manhattan, right? So get off the train. It was a very interesting train ride. It was the smoothest train ride I ever had. It was very. I was like,
I think everyone was just avoiding that area.
Yeah.
It was pretty empty, right? You
took
know what I
the
mean?
A train?
It was no. So it was just quick. Got there. This one woman like randomly just like stopped me to have a conversation on the train
About the Knicks?
Yeah, because I was wearing like a jersey.
You were the garb.
She was like, because she saw 34th Street was coming up, right? We were like at West 4th at the time, and she was like, "Oh, like, are you going to like a bar around there, like to watch the game in the area? Or are you going to the game?" She's like, "I was like, oh, I'm going to the game." She's like, "Oh, you better be careful out there, sweetheart." It's Puerto Rican lady, so she was being very, very, very sweet energy, very uptown Puerto Rican energy. She was like, "You better be careful out there, all them helicopters, and Trump." Like, I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be good." Like, it is what it is. I wasn't about to listen. I'm okay with dying today, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to worry my tea out like that. You know what I mean? Get off the train. Mad gates, barricades everywhere.
They were like
there
6
was
feet tall.
lines even to. They wasn't even really allowing people to get into the CVS that's like right there, right by the movie theater on 34th. Like it was locked down. Streets empty, no cars in the road, no nothing.
Wow,
I heard it was
weird.
like 10 block radius, I believe.
I wouldn't even know because I didn't even travel.
I think it was
past
from
where I needed to be.
5th to 7th, from 30th to 35th.
Yeah, I don't know how if far in the 30s or anything like that. I just was exactly on 34th and 8th, and there was not a car in sight. Buses were allowed to go through, right? But like there was not any vehicles on the road. They also just weren't letting people, regular pedestrians, just cross the street either. You had to do a lot of like go around different ways, different blocks, or maybe down around if you was trying to cross the street.
Damn, okay.
Now, if you showed NYPD that you had a ticket, it was like being in a video game.
I've got the golden ticket.
Like I was just like, "Oh, you could cross." I was like, "Oh." It literally felt like, because how some video games you like are blocked from walking past a certain area. You need the SSN ticket or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And like, I was like, okay, cool. So I got there like around, let's say 5:15. And they sent like a message like to people
2
saying like,
hours earlier.
"Oh, we're gonna open doors at 6:30. Game starts at 8:30. Because we're gonna have TSA and Secret Service and NYPD and regular security. So like, give yourself a lot of time to get in." So I got there around 5:15. There was like a interesting line that was being formed randomly, and the one thing I am happy about is that I went by myself. Right? I'm not a complainer. And the reason why I was glad I was by myself because I could hear a whole bunch of other people just complaining to complain. And I think if I had somebody else with me complaining, that would have got on my nerves and it would have ruined my
The
experience.
experience,
Brought the vibes down.
Like because I went there knowing it was going to be chaos.
It's going to be
right?
ridiculous. Yeah.
So like,
freaking president.
like I don't expect anything to be chill or anything to be regular in this situation. So I went in there with that mindset already, but I could just I'm like, people just bitching, and I'm just like, but like we know you know what you signed up for. Why?
Yeah.
Like yeah, just
You
it's
know what
just
this is gonna
energy
be.
you're exerting. So like I was just kind of glad that it was just like me by myself. I got on what seemed to be a random line forming around 5:15. And they started letting people in on 34th and 8th. There was one random dude dressed in like a Spurs jersey who was specifically trying to troll people.
Ooh.
And it was a white boy. Also, if he sees it, I doubt he's gonna see this. Shame on you, black man that was recording for him. He had his black friend with him recording on his phone with him. I could see him like this, and the white boy in the Spurs jersey was just like talking shit to the crowd,
Waiting for someone
wait for somebody to bite. One like older person bit, and then the dude was far, and then decided to run back up, and then had like the camera in his face, just like talking shit to him. And I'm sitting here like,
Such terrible
like
content.
you're so like you see where the rage bait content is getting people. I don't understand why y'all trying to fuck around and find out, especially in these New York City streets.
Yeah.
That's how people get shot.
Like, stop thinking people is sweet. Y'all keep playing in these people's faces. This is not the city to do that.
It's not the city
You know
to
what
do
I mean?
that. You will get shanked.
So, and there was already videos of Spurs fans getting washed up at the end of that game anyway.
Was it really? Oh my god.
I don't know the full context of how it went down, but there was a dude that they washed him up. Face
He tried
bleeding.
to fight back too.
Like it was.
No, because at the end of the day, it's a horde, it's a mob mentality.
Yeah,
so
there's
like,
nothing you
you
can
can
do.
fight off 3. And this guy, the one guy I saw, he did a pretty good job, like fighting off 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah. But he wasn't fighting. He was like fighting off. Like he was trying to get away.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
It's like hyenas coming after a
That's
gazelle.
crazy.
there's
That's so
nothing you can do. You
scary.
can't swarm. But at the same
But at
time,
You play stupid games, you win stupid. Why are you going?
like
Is
don't just don't wear a jersey.
Don't wear the
Remove the jersey.
wear regular clothes.
Yeah.
And it's a sporting event. I understand. You should feel safe because it's just a sport at the end of the day. But honestly,
Right, I'm
let's
telling
call
that-
a spade. In New York, this is bigger than Kimmy is giving a fuck, and she don't even know what's going on. So
like 50 years.
it's been a minute.
50.
This is deeper than rap. The vibes right now in this city is immaculate
It's so
because
great.
of it. You know what I mean? The energy is up. So
It's up, it's good and chaotic.
it's good and chaotic, but that's where we live.
There's
That's the
a balance.
definition of New York.
Yeah.
It's good vibes and also chaotic.
Yep.
At least we're all chaotic together. Juntos.
You know what I mean? Mi gente.
Oh my god.
So I was about to get in actually by 5:30, right? But I wasn't. There was like a bubble that happened. Line was going in, and
Wait, hold up. Someone said this is the vibes in New York right now.
there should be a little more violence going on there. Like this, it's cute.
Dude,
Shout out to Mamdani, but there should be something chaotic
Well,
in
the
there.
vibes are good. They're happy.
like a bloody Tim or something.
bloody
people are getting assaulted. People are getting arrested.
It ain't that sweet. Like I don't want to. We not soft. We, you know
see
what
that
I mean?
one white guy who had his shirt off? He was on top of a cop car and he just did like a line on his hand
What?
before just screaming out.
Wildin'.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I saw the
That's definitely
Spider-Man.
not
I saw the Spider-Man with all the Knicks gear out
Oh, that's
there.
regular.
Spider-Man, yeah, he's
always
out there.
He be out there.
That's another day. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
out there for regular games.
Yeah, you're right.
So I almost got in pretty early, but then NYPD cut the line because, and it was like 3 people before me. I would have been inside by like 5:30. Secret Service cut the line. It was like they was like on them
Right
like,
before you.
like 3 people before me, and like I saw other people getting like upset, and the officer was like, "It's above me. It's Secret Service. Like it's nothing." And
Yeah.
I think that was the moment when Trump was starting to go up. I think, and this is on the 34th and 8th side, right? So then he was just like, all right, everybody, that's right here. Y'all all like that interest. If to get in, y'all gonna have to go to 33rd and 6th. So, I mean, at
That's
that
what you
point,
have
I
to
was just
do.
like,
Yeah.
all right, guess we'll walk on the 33rd and 6th. I was like, this. It's still only 5:30,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah,
they
it
said
still
doors
matter.
open at
You're not
6:30.
missing anything.
But once again, like I said, like people are like, bitching, and I'm like,
You're
guys,
going
just
to
walk
the
It's
game.
still
Like
mad
that's so
early.
cool.
It's not even standing room only. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You have a seat. Right, I get it. If we were like talking about when we went to go see Atarashi Gakko,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta stand
You
in
have a
place.
seat.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed to be in your seat, and it's at the game don't start till 8:30.
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
3 hours.
Right, so walk whatever. I wait on the line. It was pretty chill. I made some friends on the line randomly. This guy like walked and came back and like he bought me a beer just
Oh,
randomly.
that's so nice.
Like I said, the vibes was just up. Like I don't
Yeah.
even know this guy's name. Then none of us exchanged names. He was just like, "Yo, you want this beer?"
That's so nice.
I was like,
See, New
knew that
York,
beer was
we're
probably like
together.
$25.
I don't know.
cares?
Shit, he could have been roofied and I still drank it. Dangerous things, but whatever. The vibes were
He
up.
was ready.
I
He
was
was
prepared
ready.
to die. So I was probably inside by 6:20.
Nice,
right?
nice.
I showed you guys like the little video and I was like walking in, whatever. So inside, way on the merch line. The merch lines were mad long, right? They was giving out like these finals patches. The final patches were mad expensive. $20 a patch.
Oh.
I bought 2 patches, one for my hat, one for my what? I mean, shit.
You made it sound
That
like
is
so.
expensive.
But I bought 2.
No, I lied. It was 40.
Well, each?
Worse.
40 each.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was like, no.
And you
I
still
was like,
bought 2 of them?
well, no. What happened was I was in too deep. I didn't know the
Oh,
price
my God.
before I asked them at the register. I was like, oh, you guys, how like is there a limit for how many patches? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get 2, right? Because I wanted to put one on the side of my hat and one on the back of my Brunson jersey. So then it rings up, and I was like,
$80.
well, I had other stuff. So
Oh.
so like I had this shirt, I had this hat. So I was just like, how that? And she was just like, oh, well, this is, and I looked at the tone, the receipt. I was like, we in too deep. I was like, we in too deep. Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. They ironed on the patch on the hat and the jersey there for you.
Oh, really?
So,
That's
like,
cool.
It was just like,
That is pretty cool.
I was just like, fuck it, right? We here. We already here.
It's an experience.
Like, I don't got to worry
Like
about having a
Disney World.
specific
Like-
fight.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
You know.
just like the Disney World trap, which is one of the biggest traps in the world. So yeah, they got into my seat. I just had to just chill myself, and the game was absolutely a great time, even though we lost. The energy was electric. I had good seats. I was able to see everything. Boy, when that national anthem played, those boos. I didn't get to record it.
I
but
wish you would have
those
recorded
boos,
it.
I just didn't have my phone. Like, it happened so quickly because like I didn't know what they was gonna pan to, bro. And I felt bad for the dude singing it because like
Yeah.
Yeah.
thankfully he got to sing again.
He did a good job. Oh, he did?
The next game he was singing again.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
he got
Okay,
to sing
okay.
again at the next
I'm
game.
sure no one booed him then.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, 'cause it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
But
like,
he got to be singing because he doesn't know what's on the TV.
yeah,
So he got to be singing like, "Fuck."
yo,
No, they had to have. He had to have been mentally prepared to know.
But are you talking about the second time or the first?
The
time?
first
The
time.
first time, like when the booze happened.
I don't think so. I don't think to that because even I wasn't mentally prepared for as a watcher.
Yeah, you didn't know they were
what
gonna
I mean?
cut to
I
him
didn't.
at that
I didn't
moment.
think that you didn't have an idea they were going to cut to him during.
Well, no, not. I don't know. I feel like at some point you got to know that there's going to be a big boo, and you got to
Yeah,
understand.
but during
that's
my
gonna
singing
Yeah,
time,
but not
my singing
during
performance.
him singing. You're assuming
shit.
that it's him while he's singing. That's why I said, like, why would he think that? That's why I said I was not prepared. My phone
Poor
wasn't
guy.
even out. So I wasn't like, oh, they played the national anthem. Let me take my phone out because I know Trump is about to get booed. I just was sitting there. They were singing. They were panning to the people on the court. Then they pant to him, and the crowd energy of the boo was deep. I was not, because like
Good.
obviously you're thinking about the demographic of what people paid, especially because like, yeah, there was a lot of white people in there, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, let's
Rich
call
white
a spade a spade. I mean, it also don't got to be rich white people. It could be the white people from Staten Island or Long Island.
Well, they
You know
got
what I
enough
mean?
money to be there,
So
so-
it's like, we know that there's still those type of people here in the city. It's not like all of New York City is just not liberal, right? Like most of it is, but like not all of it.
Yeah.
So I still wasn't prepared for that level of boo. When it happened, I was like, "Oof, god damn!" And then he fell asleep during the game.
He did.
Yo,
He did.
fucking guy, man.
So,
Terrible.
his juju definitely messed the game up. Luckily,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't get blown out. You know what I mean? It wasn't a massacre of a game. It was just a tough loss. It happens. Thank God for all the people that went out to go sage the next game because
Yeah, they all saged it outside. I saw those videos.
we got to talk about last night. At the time of this recording, guys, this is the day after game 4,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which I was not at,
24 hours later.
right? Kimmy was streaming most of the times. You probably caught the last 3 minutes?
Nope. I watched third and fourth quarter. Halftime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you was there. Okay.
Yeah.
We were already down.
I was already down. They were already down
20
20
points.
Yeah, 20 something points. So I
Game-
saw the comeback.
So hopefully by the time this episode comes out, the New York Knicks are champions.
Right?
Our NBA Finals champions. Hopefully, I'm praying.
Hopefully the
right?
Sage as
Knicks
well.
in 5. Hopefully, we close this Saturday. But we will talk about Game 4 for now, bro. I was sad.
I know, bro.
I was even though history was made that night. Like everything about that game was crazy. I don't know if I would have been able to stomach being at that game
Oh my God.
because like
Dude,
I would have had to been depressed for
half the
3.5, more than half the
Yeah.
game. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. The drinking.
it was sad.
It was
It was
penalties,
sad.
the missed free throws,
So
the missed
many.
3-pointers,
Like-
and then Wemby's fucking just castles, just tearing it up.
Like
man.
these niggas they had the Space Jam juice because these niggas was not missing in the first
Nope.
half.
They
It was
broke
nothing we could do.
the record for 3-pointers and a half during the finals.
Did they really?
It was
Yes.
it was just
Wow.
nothing you could do.
Nothing
Like,
but
it-
net each time.
Like yeah, Cat situation of being out the game early affected that and like weird fouls, but like we just got to call a spade a spade. These niggas was not missing. They were hitting every fucking 3. And at that point, yeah, you're going to be down by 27. You know what I mean? And it was a
it was
rough
ugly.
watch. I can't lie. I was ready to go home.
And then
I was like, I I don't know if I could watch this. Like,
Oh, because you were out. Yeah,
I was out.
I was texting
Yeah,
you, and
yeah,
I was like,
I don't know if I could do this. I was like, this is hurting right now. But I was like, then I started gaslighting myself, and I was like, all right, well, mathematically, all we have to do is
back.
outscore them by this much in this quarter. Not just come. I was
Up
like,
the
I was like,
defense.
no,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
in the detail. I wasn't just like, no, you have to get with this level of gaslighting. You have to be very exact. You can't
Exactly.
just like, we got this. Nah,
No,
this
no,
ain't
you gotta
IQ,
be
brother.
like,
This
you
is
gotta be scientific.
I'm doing
about
the
it.
math in my head.
No,
like, all right,
yeah.
if we do this in this quarter and we do this in this quarter, it can happen. And I did say to myself, we could win this by 1.
No,
And
you
I
never
said that in the
know.
second half.
Yeah.
Or when I saying by the end of the second quarter, I didn't believe myself, but I had to keep myself somewhat
Yeah.
positive.
Devin was like, apparently he was telling somebody like, no, like I have faith in them. They usually come back by the last couple quarters, and they did.
Yeah, but like that's even still he was gaslighting himself. You know what I mean? Like that's not him knowing
because
the
even the
game
third
well.
quarter,
Anybody with
29?
sense, nobody expected that. You know what I mean? He wasn't just like he's not like a high basketball. Devin's not a high basketball IQ man. None of us, nobody could have predicted that because it's the biggest comeback in history for the finals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the playoffs, so like history was made in that sense.
Some anime type shit.
So when we that run, OG Anunoby, you should not have to pay for anything in this city ever again.
Period.
the craziest tip off. First, the block. First, I feel bad for that one Spurs guy. I'm not gonna lie.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah. Because
Man.
everyone's clowning this man, saying, "Yo, they should leave him behind." The guy who like went for the layup right
Oh,
at the end, and
yeah.
OG blocked it.
Yeah.
And then the Knicks were able to get the ball back and take possession again.
And it was kind of a foul, but they didn't call it.
They didn't.
I didn't call it. I
They
was
didn't
like,
call it. They
woo!
didn't call-
Um,
Josh Hart fucked up because if
Bro, I was so pissed at Hart.
smoked that.
I was like,
She was like, "Oh, I gotta check my jersey."
I was like, I looked at it and I was like,
Damn,
oh,
you
that's
smoked
Hart.
that? He's like, "Oh, you smoked that? Oh, you just
I was so pissed. I was like, yo, homie fucked up. And I
why
looked
you
at his
ain't
jersey.
dunk it?"
I looked at his jersey. I said, fuck.
She said, "I'm about to burn it."
Yeah.
She just said, "I don't even care that much that I might burn
Nah,
it."
he cute though. I wasn't expecting him to be a little
It's
cutie.
funny because Natalie just asked us that question when we was out.
like, which of the Knicks players would you kiss?
I'll have to see them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tip off from OG. I have watched that so many times.
It's so good.
1.2 seconds. It was insane because like
beautiful.
the inbound, I'm sitting here like I understood why Brunson shot it from how far he
Yeah,
did,
of
but
course.
because like Wemby is. Do you understand now how big this man is?
7'4".
Like seeing that in practice, right?
He
That's
would've-
not normal.
Yes.
No.
Like
This
man's
man's limbs, he's like huge.
He's like an
you would
alien.
have to be like like
I'd be the
3
size of his
inches
knees.
smaller.
I'd be
than
the
you
size
are.
on his knees.
yeah,
Yo.
you're 5'2",
5'3".
5'3", so he's 3 feet taller than you. No, 2 feet taller than you.
Crazy.
No, that's
That's insane.
Like I've dated a guy that's 1 foot taller than me. That was already hard enough. I was like, no, we're not doing
imagine
this.
add another foot. What?
Meanwhile, all the short girlies always be like, "I need my man to be this." I'm like,
I
"That's
know, bro. I hated dating a guy that tall because if I can't
the
reach
great
up,
shift, guys. The great shift is coming. Is the thing they talking about on TikTok
okay.
right now. The great shift.
That's
What's the great
hilarious.
shift?
That the short girls are finally realizing that they should actually be dating guys that's like 5'7" or 5'8".
The great shift. That's so funny.
That's
Because
really
the first
funny.
great shift was when it was like all about light skinned black guys, and then dark skinned black guys started getting love, and now this is the second great shift. The height
Interesting.
one. So anyway, continue with your point.
No, I was just like, if I can't reach up to kiss you or slap you, there's no point.
Why slap?
Wow.
What if he deserved it?
And there we go.
It needs to be in. You need to be in range.
Did he hit you first?
No, but I'm just saying what happened. Like theoretically,
Theoretically.
theoretically,
Theoretically, guys, we do not condone domestic violence.
I was like,
here.
no, I've actually never like slapped a man like that.
I don't
But, like,
believe you.
But like, don't play me. You know what I mean? You don't want to find out.
This is not going well. This is not going well. Guys, she dressed a little bit too in the picture.
Spicy.
Too spicy
Stop.
today.
Okay.
She's feeling her
it.
jeans.
Stop. No, but either way, I got too tired of having to go on my tippy toes and to try to kiss him, and it didn't work. So I was like, I'm annoyed at this.
My neck hurt.
Yeah,
I'm getting cramps.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I was like, nope.
But yeah, bro is just like freakishly tall, and I was just like, yo, this shot you taking is deep, but I understand Wemby is on your ass, and you shouldn't be
Yeah.
the one to take that shot.
Yeah.
And this nigga OG.
First of all, he passed it to Brunson and then ran.
So he was ready.
To tip
And
it
they
off.
doubled up Brunson, and it was just a clear, like nobody was on him. And
OG
like-
came, tapped it. I think we were down by 15 for the longest time. Like we
Yep.
closed the gap from 29 to 15, 17.
I knew once we got to 15, I was saying it for most of the time. I was like, yo, if we could just get this to 15, we'll be in a good spot because that's just 5 threes.
We were dancing.
I know, yeah, we were ready.
dancing
Five
between
threes.
those for a minute.
Yo,
The
was
Knicks were
good.
doing good. We started getting rebounds. They started They started actually making 3-pointers. It was a thing of
It was
beauty.
good.
Cat came
Yeah.
back, of course.
Cat
At
did
this
his thing in
point.
the end, tipping that inbound and then closing out the game. So also, shout out to my Knicks. This is
History.
You can't. Your best anime couldn't do what happened that night. That was cinema for me. I was just like,
People made money. They lost money. They made friends. They lost friends.
yeah, made
For my
enemies.
Lost
anime,
lives.
for my anime only friends, this is like the garbage dump generational battle. No, that's what I'm saying. My anime onlys. You don't watch sports, you got to understand to the level. So this is like Nekoma fighting Karasuno, a generational battle since the last time they went off against each other. It was 20 years ago.
Well, if they
The
don't watch
different
Haikyuu, you got
generation.
something else for them?
No, I got one thing. That's it.
I got nothing with to watch Haikyuu sports.
No, this is sports. What am I supposed to say? I was like, I can't say free.
Guys, this is like the
It's
generational trauma between Sasuke and Naruto and, their ancestors. You know what I mean? Like this.
This makes more sense in sports. I don't watch
Imagine like My Hero. It's like the final war, right? Instead of Deku throwing the punch, it's the purple haired guy who comes in and beats all for one.
No,
the nigga who makes.
no, not Mineta.
Mineta, yeah, it's like Mineta. He
That
came
makes no
in
sense.
and beat
Anyways,
all for one.
you ruined my example.
Soiled it.
All right. Anyways, all right, Corey. So what else are you watching?
Shout out to my Knicks. Hopefully we win.
Knicks in
we
5.
Close this out. Knicks in
Next
5.
game's on Saturday.
Hopefully we got this.
You'll find Cory on the streets if we win.
I probably won't make it to the next episode, guys. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not here, Brawlic Pump is the new me. Broly C Pump. But speaking of 5, I finally watched The Fifth Element.
oh, I've never seen it.
Right, so it's one of those movies that like I always see reference. I see images of.
Yeah, people
It
dress
seems,
up as
seems like a cult classic type movie, right?
Multipass.
Yes, yes. I was like, what did you say to
Multipass.
me? Yes. What's it, something multipass?
Yes.
Oh God, what was the fucking name? Because
I don't remember.
what's that? Wow, not his name. His name not Devin. What's Bruce Willis' character name?
Oh, I definitely don't remember his
Oh
name.
God, it's
Definitely.
gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. How about those Yankees? I don't know. How about those Mets? Wow, why am I into it?
I'm going on 2 Mets games this weekend. I don't even like the Mets like that, but I'm going for the vibes and hang out with my friends, guys.
You don't even like baseball like that though.
I mean, baseball's always been a thing that's just like if I went to my grandparents' house, there was baseball
Corbin
on.
Dallas.
And
There we go.
I played it. My brother played it. It was just a sport that we all did. I'd be Hispanic,
Yeah,
so
I understand.
yeah.
But
I
like
just
you didn't like.
I
You
don't
have
know.
like an investment in baseball.
No,
It's like a passive.
it's just-
a lot,
yeah.
most New Yorkers have a passive
yeah.
investment in the Yankees.
Yeah.
But like, it's like I would call those not really Yankee fans. It's just like, hey, I'm just
We're
a
vibing.
Yankee fan by proxy.
Yeah, I'm
I'm a
from the
fan 'cause my
Bronx.
parents were fans.
Yankees.
Like
are
I'm a
super
Mets
thing.
fan by proxy. I'm not like super invested in the Mets. I just more or less hate the idea of being a Yankees fan.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, you guys are spoiled. Anyways,
Yeah.
off the sports talk. The Fifth Element. This is a movie that came out in 1997,
Oh,
starring Bruce Willis and Mila Jovovich. She's like in like a lot of like movies I've never seen. But like
She's the main character in the Resident Evil
Resident
franchise.
Evil. She's like, I think, not in Lucy, but she does a lot of movies like that type of like sci-fi type.
Okay, that's good to know.
character.
Lucy with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay, maybe it's something else. I don't know.
She looks like her, but yeah.
And Chris Tucker is in it, right?
Ah,
I gotta start off in The Fifth Element. Chris Tucker is the best part of this fucking movie.
Wow.
I
Oh, wow.
don't know how Chris Tucker went from Friday, like the dude who directed this movie said, "Yo, I love what you did in Friday. I need you to do The Fifth Element," because Rush Hour probably came out at the same time as this, so it's not
funny.
like they had like comparable things. Like, bro went on a generational run, I think, at this time, right?
wow.
Chris Tucker's character, this super,
Charismatic.
he's basically a JoJo.
Yeah.
He's basically a JoJo's character.
JoJo's character, for sure.
Honestly, like
from his outfits to his personality.
come in, my man. Come in, my man. Nigga just walking around like, and he's like cunty. He's not queer because he's literally eating pussy on screen and like hitting stuff on screen. But
It's giving Rick James from the Chappelle Show.
his character's so entertaining. This movie is extremely campy.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's a sci-fi movie, and honestly, it's basically just Captain Planet.
Okay.
Yo, the guy who's like the villain, what's the actor's name?
It's
Like
the
he's
Sirius
actually,
Black from Harry Potter.
Yeah, like he's
Gotcha.
actually like to remember him in that role. Like he plays such a goofy character.
You don't even realize it's him.
You don't even. Yeah.
Don't even realize it's him. He's like, because I
Alan
looked at this.
Rickman.
No,
that's Snape.
Snape.
Rest in peace.
Sirius Black is
Oh. Yes, the other
Forgot
guy.
the guy's
Yeah.
name.
I know who you're talking about.
the prisoner of Azkaban and all
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
right? Get your Azkaban.
His name is Gary Oldman.
Ah.
Gary Oldman. But in this movie, he was a young man.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. But the Fifth Element, I think, is a movie that I could see why people at the time in 1997 when it came out did not bang with this, and I could see why it's a cult classic because it's so weird, and there weren't that many movies that was this weird. I think
At
to
that
that
time?
degree at
Okay.
that time. It's probably more normal now, but even still, because it's older and it's so campy, I think you have to have an open mind going into it. And I
Okay.
went into it with no expectations, not knowing what the movie was about at all.
I still don't know.
The first half of the movie, I was just going with the flow. I was like, this is like some type of futuristic New York City type thing going on,
Mm-hmm.
and like the premise is like there's this being of destruction that's like coming to. The fact that Debo's the president as well is also fucking hilarious.
Yo, no, the guy literally watched Friday and was like, "I need you."
I'm thinking
And
about the
you-
fact that Debo is the president. You never seen Friday, have you? Man. You got to stop making fun of me for not seeing certain things. Because, like, what?
What have I made fun of you for?
Holes?
That's different.
That
Is it?
That's
it is
different.
egregious.
Is
No,
it?
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
That's
I feel like they both.
No.
No.
Based on
no,
my
no.
skin color, I think I'm allowed to say that's just as egregious.
All right.
No.
I can see.
Holes seems like, oh, what you mean your white ass didn't see it? And I'm saying, Friday, what you mean your black ass ain't see it? You said you just as black as me, right? A little bit.
I don't
That's
remember
hilarious.
You don't remember? She was
No,
like,
I
I'm
said-
just as black as you
No,
Spanish.
yeah, that's true. We're both
Oh.
30%. He's 30% Hispanic. I'm 30% black.
I seen Selena. She could have seen Friday. So anyway, there's like this destruction mass coming like in the universe, right? That's coming to Earth. That's apparently going to destroy Earth.
The silence.
The silence.
The silence.
The silence.
Sailor
is
Moon
coming.
3 villain.
The silence is coming, right? And they need to get this perfect being that's meant to stop it, right? And it just so happens to be that,
The Moon Princess.
yeah, honestly, it's really just Sailor Moon season.
That's hilarious.
It's Sailor Moon. It's really Sailor Moon season 3, actually.
Now that you think about it,
Now that I think about it long enough, just everything in Sailor Moon season 3.
Wow.
you have the 4 elements. You have the inner senshi. Then they have to come together, and then they literally defeat the villain with the power of love.
Wow. There you go.
That's literally season 3 of Sailor.
Amazing.
That's exactly what it's about.
Wow. Maybe I will watch this.
Because like
Except Bruce Willis bangs.
the
Moon Princess.
Bruce Willis is Sailor Uranus.
Oh,
Yo.
wow! We connected the dots.
Oh my days. He was like, what is it about? It's Sailor Moon season 3. Yeah, it's kind of supposed to be an allegory like of kind of the idea of like war, right? The end of like what's the one thing that can stop war? And everybody thought the fifth element would be the other 4 was fire, earth, water, light.
I don't know.
No, it was fire, earth,
No,
water.
no, those are the 4, and the 5th one,
fire, earth. I only said 3. Fire, earth, water,
wind
wind. There we go.
or air.
Right, but nobody knows like, oh, this fifth element. They had like priests, stuff like that. People trying to like, and then you find out how the movie all ends, kind of that the fifth element was love,
Yep.
and then when they all combined, then the silence stopped, and then
Dun dun
war
dun.
stopped. But like there was like interesting scenes where Shorty like saw like the history, like she was kind of like a blank slate, the main girl, where like she was learning about humanity because she was in this dormant sleep for so long. So she got awakened when this thing was happening, and then she got access to like all the history of humanity up to this point. So she like
It's
saw
like the orange-haired girl?
Yes.
Okay.
So she's seen all that stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I don't think humanity deserves to live."
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like that's literally. I mean, when I was like, she's not wrong. She's like, they're just gonna do this. Like she kind of like came to the conclusion. She had learned English. Like she literally went from like as a toddler-minded person in the beginning of the movie to like realizing like, oh, nah, I don't know if I should really be helping to like stop this thing. Like I feel like I should just kind of let the whole universe end. But then she realizes like, you know what?
There's good parts.
Love can conquer all of this, right? That's the one thing that could stop this all. That's how it all amounts to. But the fight scenes that they do have is really, really entertaining. The music in it is entertaining.
The opera scene is pretty
the
cool.
opera scene. She started hitting that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like I'm giving a chaotic description because of how chaotic the movie
I'll watch
really
it. I'll watch it.
is. It's just sold on Netflix randomly. I was just scrolling. I was like, oh, The Fifth Element. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to let me just knock this out.
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad. 2-hour movie, in and out.
It's a good movie.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Nice.
really good.
That was really solid.
The director's a weirdo though.
He is a weird dude.
Oh, you know about him too?
Huh?
You know about him too?
No, but like, I was watching it and I was like, this seems like a French man made this.
A French man.
He is a French man.
Here's a weird dude. A lot of allegations.
Nasty weak. Okay, so next thing I watched the first 3 episodes of Dorehedoro so far.
Dorehedoro.
I'm enjoying it.
Cool.
I don't have too deep of an opinion so far. I know you said that it was going to take some time maybe to get used to like the animation style or looking CGI. It really didn't bother me at all, honestly.
Love it.
I think it was because
matches
like
the
I
aesthetic.
saw it was Mappa, and I feel like most of the things not most of the things, but like even Chainsaw Man had a similar look to how Dorehedoro looked, in my opinion, with the CGI kind of look. So it didn't really pull me back, but the world seems really, really interesting. The colors is very bright while being muted, which is very interesting, I think. Was she watched?
Oh,
I watched the first 5.
I forgot.
I watched like 5 episodes.
He's about to get offended. He's like, the fuck you say?
No. Yeah.
No. Yeah. He's like, actually, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The main character, I don't love him
Hyman?
yet or hate him. The alligator dude,
Yeah,
there,
he's just
right?
there, yeah.
But I really like that girl's design, the blonde hair girl. It's
Chubby,
just
right?
very old school.
Yeah.
Like it seems like something from like the Astro Boy era that they just threw into like her face design is very, very interesting.
Nikaido.
Yeah, there we go. But the magic concept or however it works, the sorcery, it has a lot of interesting things. I'm looking to see how the world builds, and I think it really does remind me of Gachi Akata a lot.
It's a very quirky series.
Yeah, and I think I'm down with that.
Nice.
Honestly, with all that,
Not too gory or
as of now, I can say no. I don't think it's that gory. I mean, yeah, there's like weird things happening because nigga keeps on putting people in his mouth, but like.
What did he say?
What did he say? I was like, you kind of ripped that girl's face off, but like, they don't really. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get the answer, but I'm looking forward to.
Have you met N yet?
Was that the heart dude?
No. I watched the first 3 episodes, so I've met the people that are the sorcerers or whatever, and then they have
The guy with
like
the
the
heart?
guy. I met a guy who is really good at fighting. And he has like the partner is just like this good looking woman, but she wears like this crazy looking mask, and they got into a fight.
Mask?
Yeah, but his like
Okay.
mask was backwards, so once he fixed it or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
So I met them, and him and Kaiman got into like a little fight, but Kaiman lost his whole head, and then something mysterious happened to them where like when they was trying to dissect the head, everything went like dark. Like that's the last thing that happened. But it seems like a really interesting series, so I'll see where it goes from here. I haven't talked about it once, but now I'm going to try and talk about it. ReZero, the current season.
Oof. I heard one of the episodes. Wow, what a flip flopper! What a flip flopper!
It's good. Oh, it's good. Every time you think they're gonna lose you,
They bring you back.
They
in.
bring you back in.
You know what? Honestly,
Wow.
You're never gonna watch it. I need you to tell me what's going on.
I thought this was bad. And I thought you guys didn't
That's why I
like
say
it.
he's a flip flopper.
Well, here's the thing. ReZero is one of those shows that's like, it's a toxic relationship because like you spend half the season being like, what the fuck is happening? And then the season out of nowhere always like picks up and gets good and gets interesting, right?
Okay.
But it's like annoying to like deal with that after so many seasons.
Okay.
And also like you grow even more to like not really give a fuck about Subaru, who's the main character, right?
Yeah, he sucks.
They did something this season and it's like back to old fashioned ReZero the way it first started. Like it like you want
Are you
me to
talking about
spoil
like
it?
the 10 out of 10 episode?
I don't know if it's a 10 out of 10, but I've been very entertained, brother. Do you want me to kind of tell you what happens? Because I don't feel like you're gonna watch it. Because you look like you're like, fuck, bitch.
Because I'm one whole season behind plus this one.
I'll just say that they do a memory wipe, and bro kind of forgets how his powers work and has to relive the trauma the same way of figuring out his powers like he did in the beginning.
That kind of sucks.
But they do it in a good way, right?
It's like I think it's done in a good way because of how it's happening in the plot. But
Okay.
like that's what made him always dying more of an entertaining watch in the beginning. That's what pulled us in. Whereas like bro got so desensitized to it that it didn't mean anything after so many seasons. So bringing back that level of like, oh, he is like just watching him be stressed out like we did in the beginning. Is what is getting it to high ratings because the acting and all like everything that's going with it and where the story is going with it. Now, in regards to the world building, where they plan on going with it from here, I don't know. And that's
so
just me being honest.
It's just the drama of it all.
The
With
drama of
Subaru.
it all. I'm locked in again because like the
Spicy.
drama of it all. I'm just
What
like,
about the story? Is the story getting more enticing?
what's your definition?
Was it
of
even hold on? Actually, I don't even remember. What is it? What is
What's
the
the
goal?
goal?
Because I just remember he's just trying to support.
That's exactly why I said when it comes to the. I don't know. I did say I don't know.
Bueno.
That's the thing.
But
like,
I've been entertained. I've been.
We
I
don't even know. We don't even know who the villain is.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what.
I think it's just politics.
I
It's just
I can't tell you what the point of anything is anymore. But I've been enjoying these episodes and seeing him be traumatized.
love that
love
for
it.
you.
I
Love that.
it's
I
the
mean,
trauma of it all.
There
And
we go.
I was being honest. I
Yeah.
was being
Yeah,
honest, right?
There you go.
That's so funny.
Anything else?
Last thing on my list is this documentary I watched on Netflix.
What is it?
Called The Crash.
Ooh, I did not. Multiple people give me the synopsis. I did not watch it, but I know what happens.
What is it? The
Okay,
crash.
so in 2022, this girl was a literal crash out.
Let's call her.
Her name is Mackenzie Shriller.
There you go.
That's her name. I wrote it down just so I can have it.
Okay.
What part of the fucking country was this in? I can't remember. Somewhere.
Was it south?
Somewhere suburban. I don't know. Off the top of
Okay.
my head. Basically, there was a thing that happened a couple years ago in 2022 where two boys died in a car crash and only the girl survived. I don't know if you kind of remember this
Wait,
story.
my mom told me. Yes. Okay,
Right?
yes.
So it was a black guy, and then like the other dude was like this white kid, right? They were probably like 19, 20, and she was like, I believe maybe 17, 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
And the documentary is them kind of going over how that whole story went down, everything leading up to it, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Because like I think it sounds like he plans on watching it, so I don't want to like give.
That's fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
My
don't?
mother.
People have already told me what happened. I
Oh,
know.
okay.
everything
Oh,
that
okay. Yeah.
happens.
My mother watched the documentary. She told me about it too.
Yeah,
So.
Okay.
So basically, the synopsis at the end of the day of what she did was she was a crazy bitch. She's crazy. Very, very toxic, a bully. People didn't fuck with her in school, but she was also like trying to be like popping on TikTok as well, right? Like, so she gave mean girl energy, but also was like her man seemed like he was like selling drugs or doing some shit like that. So like she was using him for money too, or whatever. Or like she was obsessed with him, and she refused to let him leave in any type of way. She's very toxic, abusive, all types of shit like that. She was every version of a crazy girlfriend that you could think of. And the boyfriend was really trying to leave for a while, right? So they had a lot of evidence of like messages and videotapings that he like took of like her like being like a certified crash out.
Yeah.
And one night, the friend group was all hanging out, and they were like, it was like maybe 5 a.m. and they was like, all right, well, the three of us are gonna go home. So it was Mackenzie driving the car, the boyfriend, the passenger, and then the friend, the black kid, in the back, right? So they're driving at 5 a.m. So then you see the tape. The video footage is like kind of like segmented out. So let's just say this is one long main road, my hand right here, and then this is like the other kind of turning, right, the other road. So you see the car pull up to the corner, make a turn. Maybe he could find the tape or the video of it. They pull the corner, and then the car just goes like 100 miles per hour straight, like for mad long. And then just go straight into a wall. Like it's like for a while it goes straight, and they try to say like, oh, she wasn't on shrooms, she didn't fall asleep at the wheel. She tried to like basically say all types of things that she didn't do this on purpose.
Yeah.
But like niggas believe like for the most part, she's in jail now.
Yeah, no, because they found the speedometer and there was no brakes.
Nothing. Yeah, they did all the research on everything about like we check this, we check these details. We have all this proof of like how you was communicating the things that you were saying and how you like how much like unstable you seemed or whatever, and she's still down that hill like, nah, I didn't do this on purpose, but she killed both of these guys and she survived somehow.
I'm pretty sure this is the video. I'm not sure. Is this it?
Yep. Yeah, you don't see the crash.
But you see
But
the
you see
but
the
you see-
speed
yeah.
in which the car is moving, and then
Yeah.
you see that half the car is basically gone.
Yeah.
Like from the impact and shit like that. So like, it's pretty short.
In
It's like
your
a short-
opinion, did she do it on purpose?
I believe she did that on purpose.
Yeah. Just hearing everything my mom told me about it.
Yeah, no. Once you get every detail, like, I won't get too much into my past, but I have some experience with crazy people, and like, yeah, nah, that's wild. Like that.
Yeah, they're
that's-
willing to do that. Whether either I have you or nobody has you.
Yeah,
Like, why you gotta get the other kid involved?
Yeah,
That's what
he
she-
was just unfortunate collateral damage.
yeah.
I hate that for him.
And then you have the one like
Oh, he's
the
just
one of
trying to
her
get
friends.
home.
Yeah, just trying to get home. And yeah, one of her friends is just
man.
like, no, she would never do that. What? She would never do that. And this is the first time the girl has ever. This documentary was the first time she ever spoke
Mackenzie?
about it. Like, she chose this documentary at the very end of the. She doesn't. You don't hear from her until the end of the documentary, like the last like 3 or 4 minutes, and she's like, "Yeah, she had a lawyer right here," and it was just like, you know, I'm still working on my appeal to get out, blah blah, because like I didn't do anything, blah blah.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do nothing wrong. She's like, yeah, I feel bad for like what happened, but like I didn't do it on purpose. That's what like that was not my intention. Like it was an accident, but like she was trialed for it being on purpose, right?
No.
So
man,
I still think it's worth the watch, even though I know
Yeah.
I still, even though
It's a whole
you're
build
like
up. Yeah.
you're like, oh, I don't plan on watching it. I think I just enjoy watching stuff for the informational purposes.
Yeah.
I don't think even my summary of how you know the events went down, knowing the exact details, is just
It's crazy.
insane,
Wicked word.
bro. But yeah, that's it for my what we watching.
Wow.
all right. Wow.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I pulled a Danny.
Whole hour.
Oh, it was like
Oh my god.
45 minutes.
You pulled a Danny. Wow.
I pulled a Danny. Listen, we was afraid that we wouldn't have nothing, but we made it happen.
All right, Danny.
It's okay. 'cause
Make it
my
short,
list-
Danny.
My list is
Damn,
only,
that's crazy. We got mad episode left.
It's only two things. I started Apple TV. Actually, both things I've started watching are both on Apple TV because Apple TV is absolutely cooking.
Yep.
Actually, it's 3 things, but the third thing is involuntarily.
Kimmy's doing this face like she got anything on her list.
The first one is Hacks on
Oh,
Apple
people
TV.
love Hacks.
People love Hacks.
What is that?
I thought Hex was HBO.
Oh, it is HBO. Shit, you're
Talking through your freaking.
right. Hacks. Hacks is a comedy series on HBO that follows a famous comedian. They're not famous they're a famous actress in real life. It's Jean Smart, and so she plays a comedian in this series.
It just ended, right?
Yes, the final season just ended. So it follows the comedian and then this other woman who's supposed to be like her comedy writer, and she's like follows her on tour and stuff.
Okay.
And it's really funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very funny show. I'm watching it involuntarily because I'm watching it with my girlfriend. She's watching it right now and she really likes it. And I do too. I enjoy watching the show with her. I think it's very smart. I think it's funny. Jean Smart is an amazing actress, and the girl who plays opposite of her, what's her name? Her name is Hannah Einberg. I don't know if you remember this guy from Broad City, Paul Downs. He's in it. Do you ever watch Broad City?
I've only seen a few episodes from there.
All right. Yeah, it's a good show. I really like it. I could definitely see the appeal of it. It's got a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.2 on IMDb.
Wow.
And I can see why. So it had 4 seasons, and then the 5th one just came out right now. So it's their 5th and final season. I think what I'm currently watching right now is the 4th season. And seeing like where it started and how it's developed, I really enjoy it, and I really like the relationship between the two main characters, the two girls that are in the show. Because you have Jean Smart's character, who's this comedian, a female comedian who started way back in like the 70s, when it's such a hard time for women in that area, in that field, to be taken seriously, to be given opportunities, because it's such a guy's world. And you know how she's kind of clawed her way up, and now she's like a multimillionaire and she's very successful, but she's still, you know, kind of like jaded in some areas. And so you have this younger girl who's like the borderline, a millennial Gen Zer,
Okay.
who's, you know, kind of like who's like trying to bond with her, but Jean Smart's character is like a little like shut off and always like the asshole, like sarcastic one. And seeing the way that they've like developed and bonded together is I think really great. It's really great writing from what I see.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about it. This is a totally off track question for you. How much like I guess nerd related like media do you watch or have you watched?
I don't know.
Well, no, it was only because like I used asking about hacks, and I was like kind of going in my brain. I was like, I was like, how many? I've never really heard you like talk about, I guess, things that weren't like either sci-fi or not nerd related, I guess, or show wise.
I watch K-dramas.
Old stuff. That's nerd adjacent, I think.
I don't think so.
For Americans,
You're
I
not
think
Korean.
Nerd adjacent.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I used to watch stuff like Orange is the New Black and like all of that. Like, that's no problem for me.
Yeah.
I just lately with the podcast, I've been just focused on more like, okay, I got to watch this for the podcast kind of thing.
Okay. No, I was just genuinely just asking, just like in your past stuff.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was
I'm
like
used to-
wondering.
Yeah, no, I've watched regular things. Like, that's no problem. Like, my mom keeps yelling at me why I haven't seen Bridgerton yet. I'm like, I will. And it's just because
I've seen Bridgerton.
What?
Even I've seen Bridgerton.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
It's okay. I watched that other like high.
Queen Charlotte?
No, it's on HBO. I don't remember.
Is it like similar looking?
HBO.
It's not him.
It's all right.
What?
Either way. But continue. What else are you watching?
Hold on. Now I have to know.
You're rushing like we don't have time. We only an hour in.
HBO old timey show.
That's crazy thing to look up. That is
As you're not going to
British show.
It's not British. It's the Gilded Age. The Gilded Age.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard about
yeah.
that.
This show's actually. I was such a hater.
Yeah, that's
on
nothing
it
like
in the beginning.
nothing like Bridgerton. I think.
Oh, it's not.
Bridgerton is way more like it's a very lovey show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't. I haven't watched literally a second of it. I've just seen like commercials, so I cannot speak about
Yeah, like
Bridgerton
where
whatsoever.
people are like thirsting over. I burn for you, like lines like that. Like it's a lot of just love.
So back to my original topic, Apple TV. I started Your Friends and Neighbors, starring John Hamm on Apple TV.
Oh, I heard about that too. Yeah.
What is that?
Came out last year. John Hamm plays this financial titan in a hedge fund industry. And essentially the show starts off, he's divorced, his wife cheated on him with his best friends, there's drama there, whatever. But then he gets fired. Right, this is a man who dedicated his entire life to, you know, being that nuclear family type of dude.
You say nuclear.
Yeah, I know. We've had this conversation. Some people
What?
say nuclear. You say, what was the other thing you say?
You say nuclear as well? Oh,
We've been through. We've
I
been
don't
down
remember
this
ever
road.
hearing this conversation, but
I don't remember either. I guess my brain. Threw me off. It's not even that deep.
Okay.
How did say the other one?
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Like it's NU clear.
No.
That's how it's spelled.
Don't talk to me about how the English language is spelled and how things are supposed to be pronounced, bro. Okay? Let's not get into that fucking conversation.
That's literally how it's.
No, I understand, but the English language is not based around how things are spelled and how you're supposed to actually say them.
I've always heard it nuclear, so.
English isn't our first language, Kimmy.
Right, apparently.
So-
My English is no so good.
oh my God. You know what? That's going to be the fucking next segment.
Oh, I'm just gonna clip this.
No.
I'm
words.
just gonna clip this.
It's words in
No.
the English language.
Oh my God.
Your Friends and Neighbors came out on Apple TV a year ago. We're on season 2 now. John Hamm plays this financial tech tycoon. Not financial tech, finance tycoon. He gets fired from his job. So now he's like, he got divorced. His wife cheated on him with his best friend. And now he just lost his job. And not only did he lose his job, but he has this like capital fund, which is essentially like his 401k. They took that from him. They literally left this man with nothing, and they blacklisted him from the industry. Like his boss completely screwed him over because essentially what happened was he slept with this woman who worked on like the same building, but like a completely different department, different team.
Okay.
And the guy's like, oh yeah, you know, you come from a position of power and you abused it, and you know, it breaks code of conduct, and she made a complaint. And so whatever, he's trying to argue it. He ends up like interacting with the girl, and she's like, I never made a complaint. I had a great time with you that night. And he's like, what are you talking about? She's like,
HR?
I never made a complaint. So then he's
wow.
like, okay, you need to help me fight this. And she's like, yeah, I just got a promotion.
Ooh.
And I'm really sorry about what happened to you. But at the same time, I'm not going to do that. But like I said, I never made a complaint. But whatever, that's besides the point. So the whole purpose of the show, right?
Trying to figure out who did it.
No. He knows who did it. It was his asshole of a boss that did it. The whole purpose of the show is how is he going to make money now? Because he has to do alimony payments, he has child support, and he goes to this country club. He pays for this exclusive golf course. All his friends are professional athletes or, you know, people who own industries or CEOs of companies, right? Like he has an image to uphold. His kids go to like a fancy private school. He pays for his sister's apartment. So like there's a lot of things. So what does he start doing? Right? Because again, he's blacklisted from the industry. He starts
Selling drugs?
No, both of those. Been there, done that, guys. He starts robbing the people who lives in his neighborhood. Why? Because rich people have things. Rich people buy constant things.
Wait, been there, done that sucking dick?
No. Like those storylines in TV shows.
Yo, I was like, I was like, we just like kind of glossed over. I was like, oh yeah, sucking dick, that's light work, brother. He been to that. He got that out the way early, episode 1.
It wasn't working out for him. It turns out he's not a swallower. No. As far as storylines go, no. He realized that all of his friends are so rich and have so much stuff that, I mean, we're even guilty of it too. Like sometimes we have things that we buy and then we like never use, or we completely forget that we have it, whether or not it's a t-shirt or a little tchotchke, a little trinket or whatever, right? So his rich friends have a collection of watches, a collection of purses, you know, beautiful art, right? So he'll go in and steal their stuff and sell it on like the black market or like underground or some shit. And that's how he makes his money.
Wow.
So the whole show is about that and how he's trying to balance his two lives while obviously, you know, trying to uphold his original image. But in reality, he's a thief. But not only that, he's stealing from his friends.
Wow.
From the people in his neighborhood and things like that. And it's good. I like it a lot. I'm not going to shout its name from the rooftop. I'm not going to like tell you to go watch Your Friends and Neighbors. Yeah. But what I will tell you is John Hamm does what John Hamm does. That man is charismatic AF.
Vibes, energy.
Anything that man does, I'm 100% going to watch it. I'm sure you guys have seen that GIF.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, it's from that. It's from that. John Hamm.
Oh, from that.
Yeah, it's from that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
John Hamm's a vibe. John Hamm's a vibe.
I like John
that
Hamm.
man is
I like him
getting it in this show. He is divorced and he is
Has he ever played Two-Face in Batman?
No.
I feel like he would make a beautiful Two-Face.
Yeah, he's too old now.
But Two-Face will be turned ugly, so.
Oh, yeah, but like the point is one side is beautiful and the other side is, you know, not. So, but I feel like he would like, he has the personality to bring that about.
Yeah, no, fair enough. yeah, Your Friends and Neighbors, 2 seasons out right now. I'm 1 episode away from the finale of the 2nd season. I really like it. I would probably give it.
Wow, 2 seasons already. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I know,
I
right?
mean, it's 8 episodes probably, right?
Oh, and also Olivia Munn is in it. Great. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's really entertaining.
Really solid.
Does Apple TV make anything under an 8?
Oh, they really don't. Which is going to lead me into the next show that I'm watching on Apple TV, titled Widow's Bay. Widow's Bay is a horror comedy series that has about 10 episodes out right now. The cast is it's a lot of like lesser known actors, which I think is perfect.
Great. We need more new faces.
Yeah, we need new faces, and sometimes when you have again like a person like John Hamm, right, who is already very well known, it kind of takes away from other areas, other characters, other storylines, and things like that. Because I just want to get back to John Hamm and everything like that. So this series takes place on an island off the coast of like New Hampshire, or like somewhere in like New England, right? It's a very small community, and it takes place around a mayor who is trying to turn it into the new Martha's Vineyard. He wants this island to be the next big thing, the next thing that like everyone goes on to vacation for and take a holiday, a little bachelorette weekend, because the ferry is only like 20 minutes and yada, yada. But the island's weird. These people have been here for centuries. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens on the island, a lot of weird traditions, weird beliefs, right? For instance, the people who live on the island, they're like, oh, there are people who have never left the island.
Ever?
Like 50, 60 years old. They've never left the island. Why?
What?
It's just an old folk tale that if you're born on the island and you leave the island, you will die.
What?
So you have people who have lived there their entire lives. The mayor, he's not from there, right? So he sees all this, superstition. Oh, yeah, don't go to this forest here because then you'll get this like spirit to come back and they'll haunt you and kill you. And there's like all this supernatural stuff that people like warn him about and talk about, and he doesn't want to believe it because he wants to bring business to the island. Lo and behold, the island awakens or whatever happens.
Dun, dun,
and
dun.
Weird things start happening. That's where the horror element comes into it, right? And the reason it's such a good show is because it does such a great job mixing that comedy with the horror. I would say it's a good 70% comedy, 30% horror.
Okay.
But when the horror hits, it does a really good job, but then it just takes you with the comedy, and it's just such a good time. And the cast it's a really character-driven show.
Yeah.
I think it's very well done. It's been an absolute blast because one thing I really like about it, because it's a bunch of different folk tales and horror stories that's put into one, it's my favorite type because you get to explore multiple different things. You get to explore ghost story. You get to explore mummy story. You get to explore like a Michael Myers type villain. Like there are multiple different things that they tie in together into this one island, this one season.
Okay.
And I think it's very well done. Widow's Bay is doing a really good job.
How many episodes?
9. The 10th one comes out next week. I don't know how many the season's going to be. It's Apple
Probably
TV, so I
10.
can't imagine it's going to be. Yeah.
Probably 10. You should, if you are still on your Apple TV wave, check out Bad Sisters. I think you heard me talk about it before.
I remember.
But I really do think that you would like Bad Sisters a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I need to also start Ted Lasso.
You still never seen Ted Lasso?
Wait,
No,
question.
because
Before you move on, what do you give this so far?
Oh, Widow's Bay is easy 8. Depending on how it wraps up, I would give it a 9. The reason why I haven't watched is because everybody that says they've watched Ted Lasso, they are envious of my position because they wish they've never seen it so they could rewatch it again.
I mean, it's no different than being a One Piece fan.
Oh yeah.
You know
So
what I
I'm
mean?
kind of like holding on to it a little bit.
I would say if you find yourself really needing something to put you in a really positive mindset and a positive headspace, Ted Lasso is that show. I got into it a little bit after the COVID wave kind of happened or whatever, but like I could see conceptually of when that came out why that made people feel so good. The show makes you feel very good. It does a lot with its characters.
I don't know
I
anything
heard
about
one
it.
of the soccer players on there actually like got signed to a
Oh
contract.
yeah, Danny
for, like,
Rojas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soccer is life. Yeah.
Soccer is life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I learned more about football as a whole from watching Ted Lasso and Blue Lock at like the same time. You know
so
what I
funny.
mean? So like I went from like knowing zero to like watching those shows gave me so much more of a concept of it. But like the show is not so soccer focused. It's character focused, but it's really.
You learn
It's
things in the
going to.
background.
It'll bring you joy. Like every time you watch it, you're just gonna be like, that made me smile.
Nice.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I hear nothing but good things about it.
And then the woman that did the Shane Bell from Game of Thrones is like one of the main characters in it. And oof, step on me, baby. Wow, she's big lady.
Big lady.
She's tall.
Death by snoo.
Death by snoo for sure.
But that's it, guys. That's it. Treatings.
See, look at that.
Look at that.
I am behind on a little anime because of it, but it's okay.
See, and we're only an hour and 10 minutes in, Kimmy.
All right.
Freaking out over here.
My shit was 10 minutes.
She was freaking out over here. She was like, "Oh, wrap it up! Hurry up, guys!"
No, I'm just like, we gotta get to it.
Shame.
Anyways.
We need a shame bell.
We do. We have a no button.
It's not the same.
I know. It's all right. So first off, both Overwatch and Rivals are bringing in their new seasons starting soon. At number 1, Rivals, I'll start with them. Cyclops has finally made it to the roster, so we're all very excited to see how he is. Unfortunately, we were all hoping he was be a tank. He's a DPS, so big sad on that. Yeah.
Is he a thirst trap? Do they pose him in something crazy?
Nothing yet. They gave him a little something, but nothing yet. But yeah, I'm like,
The swimsuit's coming.
actually no, the swimsuits actually did just get released. They just showed them all, and I
He's in
do.
Speedo?
Yeah, they put most of them in speedos. I'm very happy. And last time, yes, they are continuing with the gonorrhea out here because not only
Gonorrhea.
did the
goon addiction.
the goon addiction.
Yo, gonorrhea is too close to gonorrhea.
Yeah.
I was
that
like,
was the joke. But yeah,
No,
wait, they have gonorrhea in this?
no,
The joke is gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Oh, like that was your
Just
intention.
add an extra O. Yeah.
I didn't know that was like her intention. I thought it was like a word slip.
No, I was me trying to be funny. Anyways,
It was.
so yeah, I was like, we got a bunch of the
Tens around.
speedos out, we got new bikinis out, but also like they're doing the black people dirty because like
There's black people.
Blade,
Oh.
I know there's Blade, Storm, and Black Panther. None of them have gotten any of the skins that have been involved in the last 3 battle pass things.
So so they haven't over sexualized us.
It's embarrassing, honestly. They
Sounds
haven't
like
given
a
them
W.
anything at all. It doesn't even have to be
nothing.
sexual.
Oh,
Nothing.
Okay. Oh, just 0. All right.
Yeah, no, just 0. So that's
No
what.
extra skins?
Nothing. We're all big sad about it. So very pissed. And I'm like, and during Juneteenth, that's disappointing. But on the other hand, on the Overwatch side, we are getting our first female Omnic character that you can play, and she actually has a face.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what's
so
Omnic?
So in
You really emphasize that. Omnic.
So in this world for Overwatch, it's supposed to be like way years in the future where essentially like robots have personalities, they have feelings, all that kinds of stuff. And just a big issue is in this world, there was an Omnic world war. So a bunch of them got taken over by an evil AI and they started shooting down humanity and killing them. So it was literally just the humans versus the robots.
iRobot.
Yeah. But it passed already. We beat them, all that stuff. And so then once the AI program got taken out, all the robots were released. And it's like, oh, okay, like they're back. They all have their own personalities back again as if they were, regular humans, essentially. But there's still a lot of people out there that are like, these are just fucking robots. They don't have a personality, like whatever. So it's like still arguable, but, a lot of people still have their own things. So this new character, very, very cool looking. So they're very like, blank face kinds of robots.
What's the name?
So if you look up Overwatch Omnics, OMNICS, you can probably see there's a few of them and you get the idea. Yeah, so these are like different types of Omnics. So like they're all different robot forms, And so this new one is like the first one with like a real face, and her name is Shion. So she got little demon horns, not her.
Man, a lot of Shions out here, huh?
Apparently, yeah.
Spamming the fucking name.
Yeah, I don't know. They all just she's a Japanese one, actually.
Well, there you
So,
go.
yep. No, but she's very cool looking. You can look up Shion, and just so you get an idea.
She said, hurry up.
So she said,
She said, why are you looking it up?
no, because he was looking it up, and then he just put it down, and I was like, wait, but so very cool. So she's very much like they call it the Hashimoto, but it's essentially like the Japanese gang over there. And so she's like one of the leaders. So she comes out gang. They put her on a motorcycle. Like her ultimate is out. You know, she can throw motorcycles at people. Crazy. Just pop, 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 pop. So very interesting. But at the same time, it brings up the discussion like, okay, male Omnics all have like blank face, nothing. But this female Omnic comes in and she has like a girly face and that, like, so people are discussing whether or not, like, does this actually matter? Like, are they just feminizing the girl Omnic? But I'm like, we've seen other kinds of female Omnics just out there, just not on the roster. So just more NPCs out there. So that's going on the video game side.
We're still on the video game side. We're not done, right?
Oh, yes. And then on top of that, on my journey of Kingdom Hearts, can happily say that we've seen the new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, guys. Which Danny hasn't seen it, so we are going to show it to him, see his live reaction. Full screen that.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。
It means like it's weird in Japanese, probably.
この世界に
It's probably weird to hear it in Japanese.
この世
It
界に
is.
私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
It's more than we normally get. It's more than we normally get.
And they're fighting in the streets. So I guess everybody's going to get to know about this stuff.
All right. So now, for context with this Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, right? What they did, it was announced was they had a Nintendo Direct. As we know that E3 is no longer a thing these days, so most of the video game companies, they just kind of all have.
Oh, really? Why did they stop doing that?
Because there was no point. We have the internet. Like E3 been stopped being. When the last time you heard about E3?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
Well, E3 was just the thing that the game showcase that would happen every year where all the games would be announced. But like now that like everybody has their own way to put out stuff, E3 kind of defeated the purpose. Like because everybody was just able to do their own thing whenever and just post it on YouTube. So E3's basically been dead for years. Whereas like so now that Nintendo Direct happened, which like Nintendo Directs happen all the time. Not all the time, but pretty often, every couple months. And they announced at first a Kingdom Hearts collection again, but on the Switch, right? So 1, 2, and 3, which I guess it's compacting all of the games because remember how I had to get you two different collections,
the bundle,
right? But it was 2 different ones that you had to buy. I guess now they're making one that has all of them in one. Fucking the way they stealing our being a Kingdom Hearts fan is so.
Tiring.
So disrespectful. It's just because they keep on stealing our money, bro. Because we keep on buying. What'd you drop? We just keep on buying different versions of this collection. So they went from showing the collection announcement, and then people like nobody would have thought like Kingdom Hearts 4 gameplay type trailer would have happened at a Nintendo Direct, and then it went from that announcement straight into that trailer. So people didn't believe that coming. And for context, the game was officially announced in 2022. Because Kimmy thought she was like, "Oh, they announced it." We was like, "Oh no, we've been new."
I forgot that they did, but once you said it, I was like, "Oh, you're right."
You're also in the weeds right now of your own journey, so you're not dealing with like what we as long-term Kingdom Hearts fans are used to.
I remember when the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer came out, but it was really just like beta testing of like whatever they had going on, and it was wasn't even a trailer.
We can't even say anything yet because you're not there yet. But
I don't expect this game.
As somebody who doesn't know anything, let's not maybe jade her yet. I want to kind of leave with her maybe potential positivity to go into your jaded negativity. How'd you feel about the trailer, knowing that you are missing essentially context from a whole game?
I mean, it looks interesting. Again, I was surprised to see like Sora fighting on the streets of Japan. You know what I mean? But like this is the first time I've seen him actually interact in the human world, I guess to say, very close to our reality, considering he's been on an island and or to other worlds that we've seen. So it's a different aspect to me. Also, obviously, the quality is through the roof. So
She's like, man, I've been living in poverty over here.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so used to their cute cartoony faces, and now it's like hyper realism.
No more big shoes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. They should have kept them.
Not you saying, yo, bring back the big shoes, man.
It's silly. I love that for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm interested to see. Again, I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I'm just finishing Dream Drop Distance, but it'll get there.
Yeah. Danny?
For me, I'd rather just like not even think about it. Honestly, like I don't think we're gonna get this game for, let's see, it's halfway through 2026 right now. I'm comfortable saying 2029.
Wow.
Somewhere around 2029. I'm comfortable saying it.
Yeah.
I think that we're not going to hear anything else about this game
And then they just
until
drop it at
next
once.
year. And then next year we'll get like a release date, and it'll either be like end of 2028 or 2029. And that's okay. I'm not like dying to see it, but what I will say from watching the trailer is it looks like they're going in more towards like a Final Fantasy type graphics, which is cool because Final Fantasy was always very heavily involved in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And I'm happy to see it going in that direction. I'm very much looking forward. Listen, when the fourth game comes out, I'm there.
He said, I'm going to buy it. He said, I'm just saying, I'm not about to.
And honestly, I might even buy this bundle because, like, I don't know, I'm finding myself.
Do you even have a Switch 2?
Not yet.
This is the problem. This is the thing. He's like, well, shit. I mean,
Kimmy's
could always do proud mode again.
Speaking of which, that is one thing that I hope that they improve from the last few games, because even Dream Drop Distance and Kingdom Hearts 3, Birth by Sleep, like even Proud Mode is like light work. So I just hope that they maybe incorporate more into that. Like I know with the Final Fantasy series, it is more of an RPG where you are able to stack more with the abilities and the attributes of your character and things like that. So I hope Kingdom Hearts leans more towards that with the RPG sense of it all.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say it's okay if they don't. It's actually not. I think that I want you guys to really improve in that aspect. I don't want you guys to rinse and repeat, because that's kind of what Kingdom Hearts 3 felt like almost, is kind of you guys did exactly what you did in Kingdom Hearts 2 and you incorporated. Actually, Kingdom Hearts 2 is better. Let's be honest. Kingdom Hearts 2 is better with all like the different forms that you had. In Kingdom Hearts 3, you didn't have the same zhuzh, the same je ne sais quoi.
I believe Kingdom Hearts 3 is, if you're not like a gamer that just likes to be overly punished, right? I'm trying to view this because like he's coming from a mindset of like thinking about proud mode and thinking about the difficulty of the game. And I know a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans in a certain sect really hone in on like the difficulty level of the game. I believe that Kingdom Hearts 2 is the perfect package for them in that aspect, whereas Kingdom Hearts 3 I think is it's extremely easy even on a standard mode.
That's what I hear.
But its story I feel like is a funner experience. It's a funner game, I think, at its base level for a regular person. Like I don't consume the game or ever like go into it being like, I want to play proud mode. I need to be challenged. I want to lock in 120 to 200 hours of my life into this game. Not saying that it's anything wrong with that. I'm saying that's just not how I, go into playing the game or most video games. I just want to really be able to experience the story and play through it and then kind of go on with my life. I don't really like putting in that many hours into a video game overall. So I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is still enjoyable in that type of aspect. So it just depends on the balance they find for 4. Anything is possible. Obviously, the way it looks, there's a story reason that I can't really get into why it's like that, because we know how 3 kind of ends or whatever. So like I can't say too much without spoiling for you. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna come out to like 2030.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been through these games before. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We've played these games before. Like even seeing that, I was like,
Real cute.
People
Anyways.
was hyped. I was like, guys,
You'll probably get a handheld game before you get this one.
yeah, we'll get a
Phone game.
3.8 before we get 4.
Oh my god!
Like that's the type of bullshit that we like. Y'all know better. Like y'all know better, guys. Like
Damn.
don't be fooled. But I mean, the last thing you did in Dream Drop Distance is you was getting your ass kicked for like
Oh my god.
for 2 streams, right?
Mm,
Ansem all over again, huh?
Yeah.
Your Kingdom Hearts 1 trauma
Damn,
came
they got
back.
you.
yeah.
You didn't finish the game, right? You still got.
I thought I did, and then it turns out I didn't.
So how's that Ansem fight? Because I didn't actually get to watch back that stream at all. I don't know anything that happened because I was watching the game yesterday.
So last stream I did really good. I got through the last part. I finished all of Sora's part, and then finally got the last bit of Riku's part. He goes up against. There's 3 bosses, and it goes like the Red Eye guy, then the first part of Ansem, and then the second part of Ansem. So beat the Red Eye guy. Cooked me a couple times, but came back. Finally got him. First part of Ansem wasn't too bad. Beat him pretty easy. Third part of Ansem, that's when I was getting my ass whooped. And I was like, all right. So then this time when I came back, I started out and I was like, all right, I'm just doing the hard part, big Ansem. All right, fine. And this time I was easier to beat the first 2 guys, like easy. Did it in no time. Didn't even die to the first 2 guys. I was like, great. And the last guy, for an hour, it took me an hour to beat him. So an hour getting my ass whooped by this dude. Finally, I beat him. I figured out the right way to do it. All this is great and dandy. And I'm like, all right, woo, this is great, guys. This is the end of the game. Let's see how it ends.
She's like, roll credits.
Roll credits. We got it. Woo! We're excited. Let's go get Sora.
Not him pulling up the tape.
Yo,
Yeah.
you pulled up the tape?
I just want to see. I'm trying to remember the fight.
Oh, my God.
I think I remember struggling against this as well.
Yeah, no, the chat was also. I've seen the chat was like, yeah, this is some bullshit. Like
Oh,
this
no,
fight
no,
was
no,
some
go
bullshit.
backwards. 'Cause this was the...
That's Xehanort.
This guy, yeah, so it's this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that fight.
Yeah, so I was fighting for my life. Once I figured out how to,
Submit.
yeah, oh my God.
Does he submit in that fight?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
No, but it's just like repeated. Ugh. He just kept lasering me out of nowhere.
So what was the solution at the end of the day to beat him? I guess.
The solution was I was waiting too long, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for him to do this move, and then I will make my move. But instead, I was just like, no, I have to plan to get captured, have my healing ready, and then just get those extra licks in, and that's what helped me.
Yeah.
And then also I realized I could block some of the big moves he throws at me. And once I figured that out, I was like, okay, this is fine.
You're a very defensive player, I realize. You're very scared to sometimes get in the weeds. Like you'd be like,
because I got my ass whooped whenever I would just attack.
You risk it to get the biscuit.
He would clock me in like 3 seconds. I was like, all right, insta died. Anyways. And so then I was like, all right, this is great. Roll credits. We Gucci. Let's go get Sora. And then they're like, actually, I'm here. You thought actually you're gonna fight me. And it's like the young Ansem, like the baby Ansem. And he's whooping my ass. I was like, again, and he's whipping these attacks out of nowhere.
Xehanort.
Just is it Xehanort or Baby Xehanort? Okay.
Yes. The names are important.
Oh yes. Okay. So Baby Xehanort. And he's whooping my ass out of nowhere. He's got his little fancy keyblade. He's got his thing, and he can just throw a laser everywhere. He can lasers this way, lasers that way. That I'm just like, bro, how? Like, no indication that there's anything that I can do to like when it's gonna show up, because normally there's a pattern. I'm like, okay, he zips here, zips there, zips there. Wait for an attack, counter him. Cool, that's fine. But all the other attacks are just random. So I just get cooked, and there's no second for me to heal. And if he interrupts my healing is gone anyway.
You gotta cool down.
I was like, bro, the thing that kills me is that it like your attacks start off cooldown. I was like, why can't I just instantly heal if he like I start the game and I'm already half health because he just slices me instantly. So I'm like, that's not fair. At least let me have my healing ready. Like, what game? I've never seen a game. I've never seen a game where my attacks aren't ready and they have to build up. But he can kill me in 2 seconds. I was like, that's crazy.
Welcome
Go
to
fight Sephiroth.
capitalism, baby.
I did fight
she tried
Sephiroth.
Well, she tried it. She was just like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I had my healing
Yeah,
ready. I had everything
Did
ready.
you fight him in the second one?
I fought him in both.
Okay.
Yeah.
She beat the game, and then she went to visit it, and she was like, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good. A little bit too hard. Maybe if I sit and grind for 3 hours, I'll get him.
That's not stream worthy.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
because
not
you
stream-worthy.
have to sit and you have to study and you have to like.
Yeah, like
Fight
I'm not trying to like I wouldn't want to watch you just sitting there and just getting your ass beat for 3 hours.
That's why I was
4
like,
hours.
no. So that's why I was like, after 2
And
hours
it's gonna
again.
be more than 3 hours anyway. Like it's gonna.
Yeah, it takes
I
practice.
mean, even though you're a crazy person, how many hours you think you locked in to like beat Sephiroth?
Have you beat Sephiroth?
Yeah, in both games.
Okay,
I don't remember. This was circa
I mean, just
20,
give me a-
2011.
Think just
guesstimate.
guesstimate.
The second one, I don't know, maybe 4.
4 months.
4 months is crazy.
No, 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
And then the first one, maybe give or take another hour.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's not bad. You made it seem like you were. It took.
I mean,
so
that's a long
But
time.
I didn't beat the Sephiroths until after I replayed the second game so many times because
Like his
back
skill
then, like-
level, like he wasn't.
yeah, like I knew the game
Yeah.
very well.
you would
And
like
then
you like just pick up the game.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
over here. They want you to suffer when you meanwhile you just fucking pick up the game for
I
the
just
first time.
started. Yeah.
like I had played the handheld games. Like I don't think Dream Drop Distance had come out, but I had played Birth by Sleep at that point too, and then I went back and beat
Yeah.
the Sephiroth.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Well, you're almost there. So the journey
Yeah,
continues.
it's been fun. It's been fun having someone. I forgot who was that I was talking to, but they were like, "Oh, I hated Dream Drop Distance. It's so stupid." I was like, "What do you mean it's
it was
stupid?"
Moogie.
Was it? Why? Like,
I like Dream Drop Distance.
Well, Moogie has had an interesting experience because he's been making videos going through the Kingdom Hearts games again,
So
and
funny.
he's realized that he actually hates the series.
how?
Yeah, he's
That's
just
so
like,
funny.
this is just,
Where's your sense of whimsy, my guy?
he got
You
whimsy.
watch the videos.
No, he got whimsy. You don't know his videos. His content is nothing but whimsy.
Yeah.
He's just like, nah, fuck these games. They're fucking stupid. They're convoluted. Not wrong.
You should watch the first. I'll send you the video. I'll send you the
Okay.
video. You should watch it.
Yeah, if
He
you watch
likes
it,
the
if you watch it,
games.
you understand. But like, he's just like, I'm not enjoying playing these games for real.
That's crazy. 'Cause I enjoyed them for sure.
Because like Kingdom Hearts it's shenanigans.
Yeah,
We're
it's
used
the
to
part of being
shenanigans.
silly.
So, is that's everything on your gaming side?
I think so. I think that's all the gaming. Yeah.
All right. So once again, final segment. Kimmy's least favorite segment of the podcast. And let's see how triggered Danny gets this episode because Kimmy has finished the Marineford War arc in the One Piece. Wow. So, out of the gate, Kimmy, I know you probably don't remember what you gave it, but just tell me what you're giving Marineford.
No, I think I gave it an 8.
All right.
I believe I gave it an 8. What? Damn, what are you rolling your eyes?
You should have seen that coming.
That's a good score. That's a great score. You just gave the show that you heavily enjoyed an 8.
You can't come. How dare you?
What?
How dare you compare one season, the first season of a brand new show, to hundreds of episodes culminating into one glorious arc?
I get there was a great arc. 8 is a great score. What are you acting like it's not? I didn't give it a 5. I didn't give it a 6. Even a 7. I gave it higher than that. It's an 8. I was like, that was great. That was great.
What didn't you like?
I think the context is
let's
because
just-
he knows
let's
you
just
gave
go-
Thriller Bark a 9 and just think it's bugging him.
and long ring Longland.
Is a 8.
Yeah, because they're fun and whimsy.
What didn't you like about this? What didn't you, Kimmy? What did you not like about Marineford?
Ace.
Okay. That's, you know what? That's fair. Let's talk about it.
You got me.
That's 1 point. That's 1 point.
Okay, well,
So it could still be a 9.
all right, well, let's not start with the A slander
Yeah,
out the gate,
no,
right?
no.
You knew the answer. You knew the answer,
Yeah.
right? I forgot. Yeah, I guess that's why I said 8. Well, you find out Ace's true lineage, kind of where
Yes.
the arc starts, right?
Yeah.
So, what did you think about that reveal? Even though the live action kind of somewhat ruins it a little bit.
No, it didn't even.
Oh,
It
okay.
didn't. No, live action didn't reveal it. They revealed that he had a son, but they didn't hint anywhere of who it was.
Yeah, because you didn't even meet
Yeah,
Ace in the live action.
yeah, he's not in
Yeah,
the.
but she already had, because she was so far in One Piece already. I just figured maybe she would have maybe pieced together that he was talking about Ace.
That's
Nope.
fair.
Because they said like they was Garp there and then the whole brother thing.
Nope.
But
Okay, perfect. I,
I
love
thought.
that.
I thought honestly, I thought they made that shit up.
What?
oh, you thought they was
In
capping?
the live action, I was like, oh, I
Fake
don't think
news.
this was in the show. I don't think this. I was
Fake news.
I literally looked over at Ron. I said, I think this is cute. They made their own interpretation of the show
That's so
for
funny.
the live action. This is nice. I was like, this hasn't shown up yet. So I was like, didn't know.
Respect. Okay.
No idea.
Wow, look at you guys. I pulled the fast one.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. Yeah. Even the new dude that showed up in like the town that they were at where Dragon showed up. I didn't even remember Dragon showed up the first time.
Nude or new?
New.
And where you are now? In post-war?
Sorry, I meant in the live action when they all went to that town and they're
Oh, when Dragon shows up in
Yeah.
you just didn't remember that it happened in the anime.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Because it's not. It
Oh.
wasn't that big of a.
yeah, it was just
You don't know what you're watching, and that in the beginning part of the anime to know that that's a big deal.
yeah,
Really.
him or even the guy that I think was on his crew that when Nami was like, "Stop trying to pickpocket the wrong
that
people."
was completely new.
Oh.
Okay,
that's
new?
original.
All right,
completely.
all right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so I didn't know what was original, what wasn't.
Yeah. Okay.
So there was that. And yeah, so I didn't piece together that it was actually Ace. I was like, okay, they wouldn't make it so obvious to make it Luffy, but it has to be someone close. So I was like, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Okay. So Ace's mother and the whole kind of backstory with that.
I was really sad. I was very surprised, but it was very cool that she literally waited 22 months for him to get born, like to be
Don't
born.
even know how that's possible.
Nope, the power of a mother, the mother's love,
Willpower.
truly.
Yeah. Otherwise, they would have.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. It was the whole Moses thing all over again. Crazy.
Moses.
Yeah, the story of Moses. They like knew that like someone important was going to be born into that whole thing.
I didn't know.
I went to Catholic school.
I did not know that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
listen,
went to Catholic school.
Taking your word for it, girl. I'm like,
Preach.
don't know.
Yeah, so they killed a
I
lot
went
of
to
the,
Bible school, but I was there for the
it
odds.
happened. Yeah, so fun fact. Yeah, so it happened to both Jesus and to Moses is that they thought an important baby born was going to be born in a certain group of people, so they started killing all the people. All the babies from that time who were either the women pregnant or the babies that were already just born. So it was the same thing.
Oh,
Yo, I've never heard
never heard this in my
anyone
fucking
talk
life,
about this, bro.
Wow.
Won't Oda do it?
Yo,
Won't he do
I was
it?
over here like, what the fuck are the One Piece YouTubers doing? What the fuck, guys?
Never. No one's ever said that before.
This nigga Kimmy is giving us new breakdowns. Holy fucking shit. Yo, I swear, our faces saying like,
I'm watching her. I'm like, oh,
I'm watching a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Content.
teach me about One Piece.
My Lord and Savior, Kimmy.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Wow.
so Oda was inspired by the Bible.
Something with Moses. What?
Yeah.
What?
I was
From the Bible?
Moses, I thought that nigga just parted the sea. White beard.
Wow. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo,
Continue.
Library of Ohio.
I mean, get her a chef hat. Continue to cook.
Yo, that's so funny. But yeah, so I thought it was interesting. That was like, oh, okay, same concept, but this time, but differently. She, was just like, I kept it in for 22 months until he was safe, and then it was born, and then immediately she was like, all right, I did my job. Peace out.
Mom's in One Piece, man.
Woo! Yeah. Mom's non-existent.
Yeah, they no.
Yeah.
Wild.
Oda
Just-
has a
just like in
specific
Pokemon.
thing with
Yeah.
like
Oda has mommy issues.
he has said that he there's like a verb. He's like it's super fucked up.
Mom,
Actually,
yeah, it's like moms hold back boys from like, chasing their dreams or some shit like that.
Not- it
He
was
has
like
mommy issues.
He also has
Hirokoshi
daddy
has
issues.
Horikoshi has daddy issues.
I think
So
all of them have issues.
Yeah, they all have
They
it.
all got
The
issues.
dads in One Piece ain't shit either.
Name a good
but at
dad.
least they there, I
Name one.
guess.
Who?
You're right. You know what? Let me not.
Whitebeard, yeah.
And Whitebeard's not even a real dad.
He's the dad that stepped up.
He's the dad that stepped up. You heard it here, folks.
This nigga's over here having Madeline and adopted a whole bunch of orphans and shit.
Shit.
But while we're talking about Whitebeard, how did you feel about Whitebeard? as a character in this arc. You know, he shows up and
Kind
he
of a
does
big
his
deal.
thing.
Yeah.
You kind of got to really know who he is now as a Yonko, which means for emperor, as an emperor. So Whitebeard, what are your thoughts on Whitebeard?
He's the GOAT. Truly
GOAT.
out here. He went above and beyond my expectations.
I did not think you would call him the GOAT.
No, he was great, bro.
What'd you like about him?
Well, first of all, he was
What is
just
there not to like?
yeah, no, he went out there. I was like, all right, he's gonna be another, kind of like big bad. Let me show you my aura, and I'm gonna just do my thing, get my guy. I'm ready to sacrifice myself and get out. But which he did end up doing. I was right about that. But in the way he did it, I will say that was beautiful. First of all, he really changed my mind when like the other, like one of his sons scored. Yeah, went to go stab him because the other guy convinced him that he betrayed everybody. And they were like, come on, you gotta like say something. And he's just sitting there silent. But he's silent because he's like, they really tricked this dumbass motherfucker that I would do that. That's crazy. Anyways. And he just hugs him. And I was like, wow. Like, he's like,
wow, you're a real nigga for real.
He was like, look, I will always love you as my son. And I'm sorry that they convinced you that you were, that you weren't shit, but that's not true in my book. And I love you. And I love everybody here. You guys are my people. I would never do that. Just so y'all know.
With a knife in
You
his
was watching
gut.
and you was thinking like, damn, Whitebeard really is about to sell out everybody to just save Ace, huh?
Yeah.
That's what she was watching. She was like,
I was
damn, Whitebeard ain't shit, kind
Yeah,
of.
because I was surprised because I was like, I don't know this character.
You fell for the propaganda too.
At first I did because I was like,
That's One Piece.
For the propaganda.
That's One Piece.
because at first I was like, you know what? If Ace is really that guy, then yeah, I'd sell out all these bitches too. Like if he was my son, he was my favorite son or whatever, sure.
You can't say that.
I don't know. I'm just thinking theoretically.
No, God forbid you have kids in the
No, no,
future.
no.
I'll be like, whoever the favorite is, you decide amongst yourselves.
No.
This nigga said now, Hunger Games right now. Who wants dinner?
That's hilarious. No. I'm just thinking like, I don't know if that's how he really thinks. And
Yeah,
just like
you don't know him yet. Really.
Exactly. I'm like, if my crew is more important than all these crews together and he would sell out all the crews for his own, I'm like, all right, if that's just the kind of duty, is fine. But he said, no, bitch. Like, we all in this together.
Ohana.
Y'all want to leave? Clear the way. Look, y'all can go whenever you want. It ain't up to me, but if you want to fight, we in here for real. That was crazy. So that was good. Good on him.
What did you think about Whitebeard's powers?
Wonderful. I was very thoroughly surprised because, like, okay, I was like, I don't know this man's powers. I was like, okay, earthquake, sure. Like, all right.
Sure, light work, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, let it go. But he's out here punching and cracking the air.
Yeah,
he's
man.
turning the sea sideways. He's literally just like crazy.
And Luffy's just a rubber man.
And Luffy's just a rubber man.
He's just made of rubber.
Yeah.
He got a little gear 2, gear 3, but
yeah.
he ain't turning the oceans.
Yeah, that was actually insane. So I was flabbergasted by his powers. Wasn't expecting any of that.
Okay.
And the ways he would use it too. Super interesting.
Okay. Won't let you get, I'll hold off on letting you get too deep into Whitebeard because I want to save kind of the plot points for that. What do you think about Marco? Without shitting on his name.
No, I feel so bad.
It's not such a bad name when you follow it up with Marco the Phoenix.
I mean, just compared to everybody else in that world, I thought
Poor
Marco.
in the chat Marco was like, guess I'm pussy. Guess I'm pussy.
I completely
Nigga
forgot.
watching the stream. She's over here. Yo, Marco's such a boring ass name. Nigga like, damn.
But like in One Piece, I was like, my name is boring in One Piece, so don't even. I was like, it's not personal, I promise. I was like, actually like Marco in our world, but
I mean, Whitebeard's name is Edward.
okay.
Damn.
They don't call him that.
They don't call him that.
Yeah, they don't call him that. So this guy is just like, they're in the world with all of these cool nicknames and everything, and he's just Marco. Yo, Marco. I'm like, damn, bro. They got the Johnny, the Diamond guy, or whatever the hell his name was. Diamond Jozu. Yeah. They have they have all these cool names, and then Marco. So anyway, I was like, all right.
Anywho.
So he was boring name, boring face, because he looked like he's on drugs just out here, like
Totally
be on
fair.
the corner, selling.
Yep.
But he had some dope ass powers. I was like, you know what? All right, you doing something out here, my guy. And the fact that he went toe to toe with Akiru?
Akainu.
Mr.
Yeah.
Light Dude.
It's Aka and Inu, which is like fire dog.
Ah,
Red Dog.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, the fact that he went toe to toe and they were just like, "Ow, that hurt," and he's like, "You liar," and then he did it reverse. I was like, "Oh, I see y'all."
Yeah.
That was cute. That was very fun.
All right. Well, I mean, we're talking about admirals right now, right? So you already met Aokiji before Kuzan, so you kind of had an idea
Ice
about
guy.
his powers.
Yeah, ice dude,
You've met
light dude,
guy, but now you've met the third admiral, Akainu.
big
magma guy.
bad. Jesus, they should be putting him on the pedestal because if it wasn't for him, they would have been like trashed out the ass. Like,
Oh, you say he carried?
He was
he
aggressive.
carried the Marines so far. It's not even funny. MVP of the Marines. He deserves it.
Yeah,
MVP.
MVP
Okay.
of the Marines. Yes, I
Yes,
was like
of the Marines.
Yeah, the wording. I was like, whoa.
Of the Marines. No, for a fact. Because
He's like, can we clip that?
No. I was gonna say, can we cut to a plot point involving him and Kobe, the him and Kobe scene?
Okay, no.
That's it.
So first of
go to
all,
the end of the arc
But
already.
we're talking about Akainu.
No. So starting off at number 1, so 3 different really important things that he did. So 1, just showing off his powers, seeing what he does, like the magma, going in, melting the ice, essentially putting all the pirates into a boiling pot of water and boiling them alive. That was scary shit. I'm like, all of them would have instantly died. No questions. It would have ended there.
That's why fan letter is so crazy.
Yeah, she got to watch it later though.
I will.
she
And
didn't?
I was like, second part.
She watched it when she didn't have
No
context.
context. Yeah. You're right.
Second thing, the fact that he went, like, he was like, this ain't even a fight. This is a whole mind game. The whole reason is he used his brain. He went to college. He did things. That's the only reason that they even got a semblance of anything. So the fact that he literally convinced Stryker, Squard, whatever the hell his name is, he convinced them like, yeah, bro, he's selling you out. We already got that shit on lock. Like, you want to see everybody else is gonna get picked off except for your crew. He'd been told us just don't fight his crew, and that's it. I was like, yo, this man is playing chess, not checkers. Oh my god!
She's
And
like,
then-
I can't even be that mad at you.
Yo, I was like, you're right. That's a fantastic plan. Just like literally attacking these unintelligent ass stupid bitches on this team. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. So he was great on that aspect. Then, of course, 3 for 3. He does what any smart man would have done, and he's looking to stall this fight as long as possible. And he knows. He's like, Ace is a hothead. I know what to say. Ha ha! Yo, daddy, pussy, bitch. And I said that with my chest. Yeah. And he turned around and said, what do you say about my dad? No, say it to my face. See, he's like, your dad? I'll whoop his ass again. That don't matter. He a pussy.
You jumping too far.
I'm sorry.
She already gone. I was like, no, we gotta reel it.
It's getting me mad again.
Triggered. All right. Well, I guess if you had to rank the admirals in most dangerous, who would you put at least to most dangerous?
Okay, so magma, light, and ice dude. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. All right.
That's fair.
How do you feel about, I guess, Luffy's and gang's arrival to Marineford?
That was funny as hell. I love the way they did it, the way they just fell out of the sky and that they showed like the whole like, pause. Hi guys. You know, this is crazy, but you're going to see where I got here. Rewinded whole.
Because you were confused. You was like, why are these niggas falling off the sky?
Yeah.
And then they cut back. So
Yeah, definitely needed that. So, bet you guys are wondering how I got here. Yeah. That was a very good, fun episode part.
I guess the whole, how'd you feel about everybody in that group's performance during Marineford, Luffy's ragtag crew?
Yeah, they had all the gays coming in to fight a war. It was fun, hilarious. They just half of them are fighting in fishnets, half of them are in the jail cell outfits, and then there's Buggy and crew and his jail cell outfit.
Buggy and who?
How'd you feel about Buggy's
Buggy and
performance
who?
in this arc?
Hilarious. This is Buggy can do no wrong.
Gang, yo.
How you feel about Buggy's performance in this arc?
Hilarious. He can only fall upwards. Failing upwards is nonstop. He tries to run. They're like, oh my god, you just wanted to. You never even wanted to get Whitebeard. Oh my god, you're such a good friend. You were really good friends. You're so important.
You're a real one.
You're a real one.
Are you ready to hop on the Buggy for Pirate King agenda?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Don't you go? Sorry, Ross. You're gonna get triggered because he hates Buggy. I don't know why.
I don't know how anybody can hate Buggy.
Hey, he's first. I was like, he's
some people
hilarious.
A lot of people just because they just can't get behind the whole like it's a joke, and I'm like,
Yeah,
but it be like that sometimes.
it'd be like that.
Like, you know how many people are managers in offices that shouldn't be
You know
managers?
how people are politicians out here?
yeah,
Yeah.
no facts.
Buggy for Pirate King.
Buggy for Pirate
Truly.
King.
How do you feel about Ivankov's performance?
Wonderful. Literally beyond my expectations. Because we saw some of the fighting in Impel Down from Ivankov, but literally just kept it going. Head, I didn't even know could go that big. All over the place. Pew, pew. And just getting Luffy out any way possible.
And
Made
injecting
that.
him.
Yeah, no, literally, he's just like, are you sure you about to die? He's like, either give it to me or don't. Get out. Let's go.
Yeah.
And it was
Fuck
like,
it,
all
we
right.
ball.
Gotta get those hormones, baby.
Yeah, fuck we ball, truly. So shout out to him because Luffy wouldn't have even made it a second far, you know?
Plus, I forgot to use Buggy was live streaming the whole shit. Buggy out here trying to join streaming university with Kyle.
Yo, the
Buggy
journalism
started
degree.
streaming before anybody else.
Yeah.
That
It's
ass.
like, hey, I'm Buggy. What's up? I'm gonna be Pirate King.
Crocodile's performance. How do you feel about that?
Yo,
So,
this
have you changed your mind?
I did.
About what?
Because she
This-
couldn't get behind
me
the
talk!
All right.
So this made me change my mind about Crocodile because I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. Not because he wasn't a good villain. He was a good villain, but he pissed me off. This man pissed me off, and I was frustrated because I was just like, there's something I don't like about you. I don't know. You a bitch. I was like, you don't care about your people. You don't like anybody. I was like, you only like maybe 2 people in your crew, and even then, you don't even fuck with them like that. Like, he's like, Mr. One, let's go. You know, like let's get out of here.
That's just one Shayla.
Yeah,
100%.
he said, we out. He out. We don't care. We don't give about any of y'all. We just here for our own selves. And then what happens? 3 for 3. This man comes and saves everybody's lives. Saves Luffy's life. Saves so many people. Saves the situation 3 times. 3 times. I was like, out of all people,
Shut up. Not you.
out of all people, I was like,
Out of all
right.
people, he saved Luffy, right?
I was like, he saved Ace. He saved Luffy. He saved somebody else.
Why would he do that?
Because he's a tsundere.
Because he's a tsundere. That's interesting.
Go ahead, Danny. Get your shit off.
What is it?
Go ahead.
So we're going to talk to you about...
He's gonna talk to you.
I'm going to talk to you about the Crocomon theory.
Oh, I think we talked about this.
Probably, briefly. But you finished Marineford now. And
Yes.
it's fresh in your mind, so you have the context of it.
Yes.
So, Crocodile Luffy, right? Crocodile's impaled Luffy. He's fucked him up. They fought, right? Even during Marineford War, Luffy had to stop Crocodile a couple of times because Crocodile kept wanting to fight Whitebeard because obviously there was beef there, right? So the theory goes that once it was announced that Luffy was Dragon's son, right? That's all of a sudden when Crocodile started, changing his attitude a little bit. All of a sudden he engages with, I forget who it was, Mihawk or Doflamingo, and they're like, what's up with you? And Crocodile's like, I'm actually like really pissed off right now. And then all of a sudden he tells Mr. One, yo, help out Luffy. And now he saves Luffy. And now he helps Ace and saves Ace only when we find out that Luffy is Dragon's son. And then what is the secret between Crocodile and Ivankov?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, you could probably guess that Crocodile was a woman at some point.
We talked about a little bit about it.
And
It's a
then
good theory.
Changed their gender to be a man for reasons.
Yeah.
Right? But so that's what people have kind of pieced together, that Crocodile is actually Luffy's mom.
Would be interesting.
Because the long running gag in the series also is that Oda is like, oh, Luffy's mom's been in the story. I drew them a long time ago.
That's what
But,
he
like,
said.
It's not confirmed.
Oh,
But it's not confirmed.
That's just yapping.
okay. So it's not confirmed, but good to know, honestly.
So that's the theory, that Crocodile is Luffy's mom.
Okay.
I believe that Crocodile was once a woman. I'm just not that invested in the Crocodile being
Luffy's mom
the
specifically.
mom theory. Like, it's
Okay.
funny, Like, I like the joke. Like,
Yeah.
I love the joke.
But you
right?
don't think of it
But like,
as an
I'm
actual
not putting
theory.
my real. I'm not willing to like put my real energy behind that thought and go on like a stage and debate with somebody for real. That like I truly believe this is true. Like I'm not putting energy behind that. That just seems.
You either know it, you don't. It could go either way.
It's a good theory. Yeah.
I was more annoyed at him because he made me watch a 4-year-old video last like 2 weeks ago of information that he was like, but watch this video, and I'm watching it. And I'm like, one, this is 4 years old. It's all information I knew already. So like, you made me watch this for what?
Pieced together with a narrative,
all information and theories that I'm in the weeds of everything with this series. So like, I'm watching it.
This is my Shayla.
I'm like, did you like really just think I just didn't know any of this information or piece together this information already? I was like, this nigga insulted my intelligence.
So funny.
But I'm also a liar, so what do I know? So
stop.
Anyways, you love Crocodile now. Do you see why he's my Shayla now?
I do.
Okay, so outside of Crocodile, how do you feel about, I guess, the warlords and their performance in this arc? Boa, Gecko Moria, Kuma, Doflamingo.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them?
I had the perfect time watching Moria get stripped of his warlord performance. That was great. Doflamingo say, "Yoink! I'm taking that back, and you don't deserve it." And I said, because what did he do? Nothing. He a couple shadows out there, and then Jinbei's like, psych. Here's some water. Wah! Like
salt water.
Exercising. Wah! Wah! Exercising all them bitches. Like, you're useless. Like, all he did was sat there in his fat self and just be like, ha ha ha, nothing. Boa, hilarious. She was great. She's like, I'm just gonna fight anybody that shows up in front of me and anybody that fucks with Luffy, and that's it. Okay. So that was a good time. She did her piece, save Luffy a little bit there, here and there. And what can she do? Like, pretend, and blocking Kuma's copies off from like hitting Luffy.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, pacifistas. Yeah. So there's that.
Mihawk.
Mihawk
was Mihawking.
Mihawk was Mihawking.
Slicing stuff.
Slicing things. And then I was like, you gotta give him somebody that can't get sliced. And then who shows up? Buggy. That was great. I was like, great team up.
Power scalers love that conversation.
I was like, that's what we needed right there.
It's the only person that could beat Mihawk.
I was like,
Impervious to Slash. Sakuna could never beat Buggy.
Sakuna could never.
There we go.
Who else is? How do you feel about Dofi? I guess because like there was a lot of Doflamingo in this.
There was. I still don't know his full extent or his backstory or anything, but just getting the little tidbits that we get here and there. Doflamingo, from what I can gather, is a big dick. Asshole. No one really likes him. He's just very crazy, like kind of crash out energy type, but like obviously, yeah, but clearly he has a motive. Yeah, like he gives like gangster that brings the drugs and goes crazy at the party kind of dude. That's the vibe he gives. One of the biggest quotes that's usually said a lot. It's really, really powerful, but also crazy and maniacal from his part is like pirates are evil, Marines are righteous, but like what really matters, like nobody knows who's righteous unless it's the victor kind of information. Like who's really good or evil, but only the victor just kind of decides type of quote. That's true. So. All right, well, I'll be looking out for it. But I thought hilarious that whole scene with Crocodile he had, and he's like, "Hey, we should team up," and he was like, "I don't team up with anybody." It was like, "Okay, but you could team up with me." You're gonna team up with Whitebeard? He said, I just said I'm not gonna team up with anybody. It was like, so you're gonna tell me no? It's like, yeah, he's like, damn, you're making me kind of jealous. You're going off for Whitebeard, but not for me? That's crazy. I was like, yo, okay, I see Crocodile pulling out here. Okay. Wild. Pulling is crazy. Yeah. What are your thoughts about Kuma as of now, or Kuma as he is? Well, it's actually, I was like, it's wild. So I was like, from now, what I've gathered is the fact that he was a person on Dragon's crew, and he was taken into custody and used for experiments from the world government, and they essentially copied his body and used his self. I don't know how much of his self, but they used a bunch of him to make these copies, and he's not the same self that he used to be. So it's really sad. They really took him and you misuse his image, which sucks. Okay. Sengoku, the fleet admiral of the Marines. How do you feel about that character? With the Buddha powers. Nothing. He didn't really make an impression besides he stood there and he threw one punch when he went all big on Buddha powers, and that was it. And he was whack. Totally fine. Yeah. Nothing there. Nothing fun. Little Orange Jr. Love that guy.
Yeah,
That was
moment for little
beautiful. Oh my god, it was so badass.
Ace made me a hat.
He made me a hat. This is the most
To protect me
beautiful
from the
hat
sun.
ever.
Yeah.
So from everything, the sun, the snow, the rain, all that. Oh, it was lovely. It was
Yama had ass.
oh
Mad big.
my god.
And
then he came back. And then he died again.
Yeah.
And I
Gecko
was like,
Moria really got him at the end, bro.
Yeah.
Bag. Dofi cut off his leg. I was like, my baby.
I guess the nuance of the character in this probably a lot to maybe dissect. Garp. How do you feel about how Garp was in this arc?
I mean, I understand. I completely understand. It's between his family and his job. All he worked for his whole life. He tried so hard. And at first, he's like, kind of victim blaming. And he's like, you could have been a Marine. I've been told you since day one, you could have been the top of the best Marine ever. Like, this is your fault. You're here for you. You did this to yourself. So don't complain when you get the death penalty. Don't even bother. And like Ace doesn't even say anything to him. But then literally the second that like shit's about to go down and like people like Luffy and Ace are getting beat up, he's like, don't hurt these are my grandsons, this is my family. Like, and he's like saying, Goku, you better hold me the fuck down because I'm about to fuck up these hoes who are getting on my, oh my God. Like, it's bad. So like, I understand he's in a terrible, terrible position, but what can you do?
All right. Well, listen, I'm a Garp slanderer, so like,
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like to apologize for Garp, but I can see why some people do. So I'm not going to debate you there because it's not the platform to debate it. How do you feel about, I guess, Luffy's whole experience dealing with this arc? You know what I mean? You kind of have all of these. He was a small fish in a really, really big pond or ocean, I guess, or whatever phrase you want to use.
Like he literally wasn't shit.
Yeah, he was just kind of there. So I guess how do you feel about all of that with Luffy's like experience during this arc?
I mean, I think it was good to get a wide range of all the powers, all the people, how many crews, see the power scaling of all the different people, not even just on the pirates, but on like the Marine side, like we've seen what he's done and he's gotten more powerful on, fighting the smaller villains and everything. Even like, he's taken down officially 2 warlords now. That was a lot. Still, Kuma came, whooped his ass, and it really started his like, okay, character development arc of like, how do we level up? How do we change from here? Like, he can't stay stagnant of where he is or he will die. And to essentially still have gone through all of that and still not be able to achieve his goal, which was to save his brother, it's really sad. It's like, yeah, at the end of the day, you are not shit. You are not strong enough to do the things that you always do want to do. And you have to work harder for that.
Yeah. How do you feel about Jinbei in this arc?
Jinbei, very, very cool. I had no expectations, on him at first. I was like, that's Ankh right there. That's Ankh. And he is. And he pulled through. He said, look.
Theo Jinbei.
Yeah, for real. So I'm like, you know what? He's like, I made a promise to Ace. I'm going to take care of his brother if he's strong. And he showed up and he said, oh, no, Luffy's for real. I bet. I'm gonna take care of him. For you, Ace. I got you. But now even for me, because I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's now it's time to finally get the elephant in the room, right? So let's start, I guess, with Ace's experience of watching everything happen and unfold. I guess, how do you feel about that part of the arc for Ace?
I mean, I'm sure that was probably like the hardest thing for him. You're about to get executed. So that's already like the emotions are through the roof, everything in between leading up to it. That's already nerve wracking. And then to go and he is already going through the turmoil of, do I want my people to come here and try to rescue me and start this war and all potentially get killed? Or do I want them to stay away? So it's either or. And he already knows that his brother's trying to break him out and he's already missed there. So he's like, no, Luffy needs to stay away. So not just Whitebeard, but he's worried about Luffy, all these things in between. So then for his people to come, he's like, oh my God, they actually came for me. He's freaking out about it. This is going great. But then he starts watching all the people that he loves, like even the people that he's acquaintances with, those friends he made along the way. Like, he's seeing bitches die. He's seeing bitches die left and right for him. These people are coming after them to save him. And it's like, the weight of that, of like, it's your fault that these people died. They came here for you, and if you weren't weak, they wouldn't be dying for you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure all these things went through his head. Okay. So, and that's hard, you know? So he's sitting there, and it got to the point where he's like literally crying, and he's like, I'm crying in happiness seeing like all the people I love be here for me, which I don't blame him for. I'm like, that is a beautiful moment to think like you are loved so much that people came to sacrifice their life for you, especially since, as we've seen, he is a guy that grew up who was told his whole life he ain't shit because of who his father is and X, Y, and Z, you know?
All right, well, now that I let you lead with positivity, the floor is yours. Ace gets freed by what you predicted, Mr. 3.
Yes, so you should have seen the moment. Did he tell you?
No.
Oh my God. So they were like, so Luffy's trying to break him out with the cuffs, and they break the key. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, the key. I was like, we need someone to, I was like, Mr. 3, we need to find, okay. I was like, all right, where's Mr. 3, guys? Immediately.
Where's Waldo?
The next second, Mr. 3 just shoots up. He's like, I was like, what? What the hell?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. He's like, oh man, that hurts. I was like, hello? And people literally in the chat were like, nah, bullshit. You've watched this before. You've watched this before. I was like, I swear to God, guys, I did not watch this before.
I've seen this man make keys. What do you mean?
He just spent the whole arc making keys. Come on. I remember. So that was hilarious. And yeah, so love that.
Ace gets freed.
Ace gets freed.
Yes, so Ace gets freed.
I'll let you do your thing from this point in time.
Ace gets freed. Everything's going well. You know, we're like, all right, we got him. Let's go, guys. We finally have the time. We can get out of here. They're running. They're like, oh my God, Luffy, it's okay. We'll get you. Like, let's run. They're almost there, almost down the way. Everybody back up. Everybody back up. And Whitebeard's like, no, don't worry, guys. I got it. I'm going to sacrifice myself. You guys go. Like, take care of everybody for me. I love y'all. Peace out. I'm going to make sure they don't follow you on the way out. Cool. We love this. This is awesome. And then all of a sudden, they're running. They're almost there. They're getting to the ships. And yeah, I see you running. Just like your daddy, huh? He a bitch. Damn. My God. So what happens? As I said before, he turns around. He said, what'd you say? They said, nah. Just leave it. Let's just get on the boats. Let's just get running. Let's keep going. Just forget him. My man, stop. And of course, what happens? He's like, nah. Say that shit again. He's like, yo, dad's a bitch. And he was going to get killed anyway. And we're going to take his head off. And we're going to show it around. And now what? And you a bitch just like your daddy. And he said, okay, all right. Now we're going to square up. And I'm sitting there. I'm just like, bro, why are we wasting this time when you literally could have been on the boat and got his ass later? But no, he decides to keep freaking talking and wasting his time. And then by this point, of course, all the energy is run out because they're not moving anymore. So Luffy's on the floor and he's lost his energy because he was running on 5% and his battery's done. And he's sitting there and all of a sudden he's like, all right, you want to go? And he's like, bro, you got fire powers. I got magma. Don't fucking test me. He's like, I'll test you right freaking now. And of course, in the battle of, magma versus fire, who's going to win? Magma. Oh my gosh. And immediately he's like, all right, clearly if I go for him, I'm going to distract him. So what does he do? Immediately goes for Luffy. And here we go. Donut energy. Stupid ass got his ass killed. And why? It was Ace's fault all along. I don't care what they said about foreshadowing. I don't care. Oh, he's been that way since the beginning. He's been this way since he was a kid. That was when he was a child. You are a 20-year-old man. You are a fuck up. I don't care. Like, you could have saved but if it wasn't for him, like, they would have killed Luffy. No, because they stopped running, Luffy fell on the floor. They could have made it. Jinbei could have picked him up in the first place, threw him on his back and said, let's keep going. So there's no excuse. Oh, it's for Luffy. Luffy wouldn't have even been in that circumstance in the first place if it wasn't for Ace. So don't play that shit with me. I was like, no, Ace did this to himself. He's a
loser.
He's a loser.
A loser.
The L. You can never never bring that man up to me. I was so disappointed. Like when I tell you, like right before I saw the end of Marineford, I was literally watching like this like video of like this hot guy that was dressed as Ace, and he was like serving this girl with ice cream and like in one of those like cosplay cafes and all this shit, and like he's literally wiping her thing off. I was like, oh my god, Ace, he's so hot. No, I can't watch that anymore. He disgusts me. You gave me the ick of how stupid you are. Oh, but he's a himbo. First of all, he's not a fucking himbo. He doesn't fall into those parameters. But second
dumb.
off, what?
He is dumb.
I mean, he's dumb for that.
Yeah, but I was like, that's just a regular man. You're just hot and stupid. You're just hot and stupid. No, that's just a regular dude. I promise you. Oh my god. So I was like, he literally watched all these people get killed. He watched his father sacrifice himself, and then at the end of the day, what happens? It goes in vain because he wasted his fucking life.
Danny,
So
you want to defend it?
First off, I've never seen you talk about One Piece so passionately before.
Oh, you didn't watch this stream.
no,
I'm
this
sure.
is disgusting.
I just have grace for young people, men and women, who just make dumb decisions when you're young. 20, you're still a child mentally. I am not the same person that I was when I was 20, when I was 19, 18. Like, I used to do really dumb shit that I would never do today. And he was a crash out. Ace was a crash out. Ace was too hot-blooded, and yes, it was a dumb decision. Yes, he wasted his life, absolutely. But I get it.
No, I was like, listen.
No.
Listen, Marineford helped me realize.
It didn't even need to happen.
What happened?
I said it didn't even need to happen.
It didn't. So Marineford helped me realize two things, guys. One, Ace is a loser, as you guys know. Two, you know what? I actually do like One Piece. And you know why? Because I wouldn't feel passionate about this to this extent if I didn't. Okay?
Wow.
So this is what has brought me to this level.
Out.
So,
What happened?
congratulations.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Okay. I mean, I wanted to say the same, something similar when I was like, I've never seen you talk about it so passionately before.
I just wasn't
So-
prepared for the words. I was just like, get the fuck out of here. No prep. They didn't give us no lube, no nothing. Just fucked us raw just now.
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
Okay. Well,
So there you go. I'm not saying I love it, but I'm enjoying
Totally
this.
fair.
I
That's fine.
like this show.
That's
I will
fine.
give you guys that.
that's fine. Well, since you had, all right, well, you slandered Ace, right? How did you feel about his goodbye speech? People love that scene. Thank you for loving me.
Thank you. It's one
People
of my
people
favorites.
got it tatted on
It's one
them.
of my favorite cards
Oh my god.
in the game.
What pissed me off the most is
Just
that
so you know, you do have an ally over here.
okay. Oh no, I know. Thankfully. The thing that pisses me off the most is that like I knew it was coming. I was like, he's gonna have a whole episode where he just yaps, and he did. And I was like, I am so disgusted by you. I don't want to hear a word you fucking say.
Damn, Jesus
I don't want to
Christ.
hear. And you have a hole in yourself. You should have died instantly, and Luffy should have just watched the light from your eyes die. That should have happened.
Anime.
She said, "What is this, Demon Slayer?"
Yeah, I was like, no, this is ridiculous. I'm pissed. I'm more pissed. I'm just like, yeah, thanks for loving me. That would have been great in the first place. Like, because I always knew Ace was going to die.
Yeah.
That was one of those things that
You knew
know.
before you even started.
Before I had any intention of starting, I was like, the three characters that you know that's just always going to die is like Rengoku, Ace, and oh my god, I can't think of the third
I mean,
character
at
right
this
now.
Don't
point,
even worry about it.
spoiler for JJK, Gojo.
Exactly. So like 3 for 3, you know that they're going to die, but at least 2 of them is like, you know, through a hole. It's the donut theory and all that. Don't know why.
Actually, yeah, just 3 of them.
Yeah.
Because Gojo got cut in half.
Yeah, he was cut. But I was like, there's somebody else that
Toji had the hole.
I don't remember that.
No, that doesn't count. Because it was like a side hole.
I barely remember. Oh yeah. Poof. Okay, there we go. I
Yeah.
forget. Yeah.
So it was a side hole. It wasn't like through the middle.
Yeah.
But regardless. So yeah, so I was like, I always knew that was going to happen, but I wasn't expecting how. I was expecting the whole like they think they're safe. They think they're getting on, everyone's on the ship. We're all ready to go. We're good. And he's like, I love you, Ace. I'm so happy. He's going to be like, oh, I'm so, here's my speech. I love you so much, Luffy. Thank you for loving me. Da 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 da. And then when you think, schwa, like that's when you think, like I was like, that would have been great, wonderful. I would have seen it like coming, but like I saw this coming too, and this was worse. So this just pissed me off because it immediately eradicated all empathy I had towards Ace at all.
Yeah, because you was watching, she was feeling for Ace genuinely while watching it up until she saw that unfolding, and I saw like it's like the light left her eyes. The positivity, the positive, because she was like Ace. Oh, she was so happy when he got freed. She was like, oh yes, they did it. Da, da, da. And as soon as he started talking shit, I saw like Dark Kimmy is coming.
It was that bad. I was just like, no, please stop, please. Like the secondhand embarrassment was disgusting. I was like, yo, stop.
You're better than this.
You're better than this. Please stop. And he just kept talking, and I was like, no.
He's grade A trash talker.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The rage bait connoisseur.
The rage. He reminded me of you.
Yeah, I saw when you said that on stream. I was like, don't do that. That's
Hilarious.
I'm
I was like, Cory's the rage bait god. Yeah, you could cosplay him real well.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
It was, bro. It was. I was like, yeah.
You saw Luffy's most traumatic moment.
Yeah, no, he
even more so than the crew.
Watched his brother died in his eyes. I mean, in his arms, like right there in front of him. The hole in front, and he's just like, fix him. Luffy's
had a long week.
Yeah.
He's had a long week.
What'd you think of his cry? Because a lot of people, every time I hear that cry, I fucking lose it.
I think she was too annoyed.
I can't remember it.
I think she was too annoyed, bro.
I was too
She
old.
was the
actress.
opposite of what you was probably like. You were sorry because of the Ace thing, and she was just so annoyed that she probably couldn't even make space for like.
I didn't. No, I couldn't feel at all for him. I was like, Luffy, sorry, your brother's a dumbass, but this is his fault.
Damn.
I was so. I was so angry. There was no way, and that's why I was like, I feel bad because like my best friends, like two favorite characters are literally like Zoro, Law, and Ace, and she was like bragging about how she got Ace and a gotcha and everything, and I'm just like, yeah.
Kimmy's over here like, well, 2 of 3 that I know so far are pretty boring, and trash. I mean, not that you think Zoro's boring, but you don't have high praise.
I was like, he's chill, he's pretty, I like him, he's fun to read for the fan fictions, but and then Law, I don't know nothing about him yet, but we're getting there. We're
getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Whitebeard loses half his fucking face, which is crazy. But Blackbeard.
I wasn't expecting him to pull it all for one. That was very interesting. I was when he went under the covers, I was like, ooh, that's kind of sus. What do you want to do for this body right now?
We're all just holding that shit down.
I was weird.
What was your thought when he just popped up? Because Blackbeard just does. He just does
I knew he was gonna pop up.
Oh, you knew he was gonna pop up?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
There was because he just made that big hullabaloo show on Impel Down, so there's no way he wasn't gonna pull up with the crew and be
Last
like,
you saw him though.
Yeah, no, I was like, Blackbeard has make it a point to show up at the last second to cause chaos. So I was like, oh, he's gonna pull up and cause chaos. And what did he do? He did exactly that.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So that's why I was like,
not wrong.
I was like 3 for 3 right now. I was like, he did it at that one place. Yeah, I was like, he did it at the first place with Ace. He did it at the second place at Impel Down. I was like, now he's going. I was like, now he got a crew even more, so he's gonna show up with it. So,
and then what ended up happening?
And he took his power. He took Whitebeard's powers, and he said, "Ah ha ha! Look at it, guys! I got 2." And then he was like, "All right, I'm gonna take this whole bitch down with me. Let's go!" And then, of course, until Kobe had his whole Chris Tucker, like, "Stop fighting! Leave them alone!"
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
I don't think I understand this.
I don't even get the reference.
Sorry, the Leave Britney Alone. Someone told me that was his name, Chris something.
I know the Leave Britney Alone guy, but I don't know if his name's Chris Tucker.
Someone said that.
I don't know if it's
Maybe it's Chris something else.
Leave Britney Alone.
Sorry,
Who said that?
not Tucker. Then
Chris who? Who said that?
somebody in the chat said his name was Chris something.
Oh, whatever.
Maybe it wasn't Chris Tucker. That was just because you brought it up.
Yeah.
His name is,
Their
name
this guy
is Kara Cunningham.
Oh well, that's new. Back in the day, before they transitioned, I guess.
Chris Crocker.
Chris Crocker. There we go. Yeah.
Wow. Really close. Really close.
Okay, I'm sorry. The Tucker came up with the other
I was
thing.
like, Chris Tucker, huh?
Sorry, no. Either way, but
What did you
leave
think of that?
Brittany alone. Like, stop, like, the fighting. I mean, props and courage to Kobe for doing that because they were playing crazy. They were just yeah, they were leaving their bitches to fucking die. They were like, nah, leave them. We got to kill more pirates.
Niggas was hearing voices.
Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, he was crashing out bad. Kobe was crashing out real bad.
What's the last character you remember hearing voices like that? You gotta think back.
I do not remember. I do not recall.
Skypea.
Oh, with the little girl hearing the voices pass. Oh, I didn't think about that. Interesting. I just thought he was a little
tidbits.
psychosis.
Little tidbits.
I thought it was just a trauma.
So the One Piece is real.
Yeah. Oh my god, so cool. The fact that Whitebeard was like, "Hey, guess what, guys? The One Piece is real."
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Can we get much higher?
You knew the
Just
meme.
so you know.
You knew the meme probably already, right?
No, not for Whitebeard.
You never knew
The One Piece
you
is
never
real
heard the
meme?
One Piece is real meme?
I just figured
that's
that was
even
like,
better.
Higher. No, you've never seen that?
no.
Wow.
even better.
That okay.
I love that.
I guess
I
I mean you
I thought
assumed
that
it
was-
was real, but
yeah.
now this is really the moment like as a reader or watcher, you're sitting here like, all right, it's not the friends we made along the way. We're validated.
Especially the pirates. The pirates that are there.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
yeah,
that
I
speech-
just figured the whole point of the show, the One Piece is real.
Well, you don't know that. You know what I mean? Like, you're still under this guise, kind of being like, maybe it is the friends you made along the way. But, like, Whitebeard reaffirming, kind of like, nah, this shit is motherfucking real, bro. It's a thing.
I don't know. I feel like it was like that since the beginning. Like, for me personally, I was like, I knew the One Piece was going to be real because there's
Well, you have context of, like, all of us, like, trying to, like, defend ourselves, I feel like.
no, because I know you guys always have the conversation of like, what do you guys think the One Piece is in general? Like, you got to think like, okay, no one knows what it is, but in general, people are still guesstimating regardless. So it's like I always thought it was going to be something. I didn't think it was going to be like a rumor or like the friends we made along the way. As much as we like joke about it, like there's something.
I don't care what it is.
Okay, so all this shit is happening. Blackbeard is now caused chaos, got 2 powers, got his crew. Whitebeard has taken his L. He died standing up like a G. And Kobe tries to stop the war, and Akainu is about to finish him off. And then who shows up?
That was crazy. Yeah. Woo, Daddy Shanks. What 10 out of 10 was not expecting. I was like, is Crocodile about to pull a 4th thing? Like, what?
Because Akainu
Yeah, you
about
was
to-
like, oh, Crocodile's the only one who can save us now.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who's supposed to Spider-Man? Like, who's showing up here? Who's
Everybody
showing
gets
up?
one.
Everybody gets one. So I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know who's going to show up here that's going to actually make a difference. And actually, yeah, Shanks showed up. And I was like, what? Okay. And he said, y'all want to... He said, yeah. I was like, what are you doing here, Ariana? Oh, my gosh. And, yeah, I wasn't expecting him to show up. So the fact that he was like, hey, y'all want to fight anymore? Fight me. If not, go pick up your bitches off the floor. So
And then what happened?
they did that.
They did.
Hey, I've come to end this war. Heard.
And say less.
So Gogo was like, all right.
He's like, you're right.
He said, we're not dealing with all this.
Nope. The whole place is falling at end part. Like,
Yeah.
woo.
They had to pose, though. They had to pose the whole Shanks pirates, the red hairs.
Oof. Yeah. They came in and they strutted. They aura farmed. And they said, yeah, you ready? You want to fight us too?
Yeah.
And they said, all right, bet.
Yeah,
We going.
Kizaru saw Ben Beckman. He was like, I don't want no smoke, brother.
Yeah.
You're not smoking my pack today.
Word. Law also shows up.
Yeah.
That also kind of had you like, what the fuck?
I was like, hello?
Marineford is
Came out of
pure
nowhere.
chaos.
Yeah. I
honestly.
was like, hello?
Yeah.
And then forgot. He's like, I'm a doctor. Let's save him. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was a doctor. So
Even though Marco was also a doctor. But that's
Marco
besides
was.
the
Is he?
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Phoenix, healing powers.
The reunion of a lifetime. Shanks and Buggy.
Yo, that was great. It was great to watch because literally Buggy's like freaking out about his immediately Buggy and Mihawk. Yo, their boy came back and it was so funny. So Mihawk is like, all right, my ex is here. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. All right. I said I would fight Whitebeard and I did that. I'm out. And then immediately Buggy's like, oh my God, I'm still mad at you. He's like, mad at me for what, baby girl? Come on. Like, what you mad about? He's like, you literally made me eat this fruit. And like, you like left me. Like, that's not cool. And he's like, are you still mad about that? Come on. You know what? Here. I got a treasure map for you. You want it? He's like, you're such a liar. It's not a real treasure map. He's like, yes. How you go? All right, I'll give it to somebody else. No, give it to me. All right, here you go. Like, okay. It's like, but you got to give it to Luffy. You got to give the hat to Luffy. I was like, okay. All right.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. No lies told again.
That's literally it. I was
You
like,
need to start writing fanfic.
yeah.
That's already.
No.
One Piece fanfic.
One Piece fanfic.
Oh my God.
Reimaginings.
It's great.
This is the new abridged.
This is it. This is
No,
it.
that was perfect. That's
Thanks.
exactly what
I
happened.
was like, this is great. So watching the two of them interact was 10 out of 10. I love
But
it.
also, it was great for Buggy because people are out here like, yo,
This nigga talking shit to Shanks and Whitebeard.
Hey, yo, he's on the same level as him. That's crazy.
the propaganda.
Oh my God. They were like, no, he a real one. He's talking to Emperor Shanks. I was like, bro, he be taking Emperor Shanks up the ass.
He's literally cursing him out.
Yeah, oh my
You
God.
fucking bitch. What? They can't
To Shanks, oh my God.
Buggy, I'll follow you till the day I die.
Oh
Yo.
my god.
They were like, oh my God.
All right. Well, I mean, Marineford essentially ends with like Law and hopping in this little submarine with his little bear, and
Going on a
taking-
trip to our favorite rocket ship.
sailing away. But overall, do you feel like how you feel about just the fact that Marineford even happened? I guess in this world, like, do you feel like it was just a waste? Do you feel like it was like ridiculous? Like, who do you think was like in the right or the wrong? Do you have any thoughts about it as in its totality as a war?
I think it was definitely interesting as a plot point because I feel like this is something that has obviously been building over like many years, you know, like a war between pirates and the Marines in general. So this is definitely a long time coming, way before Luffy's generation and everything. So it's just unfortunate that like his brother was involved in it. Otherwise, he wouldn't even be there. You know what I mean? So if it wasn't for that aspect, Luffy would have not even cared. Like, he would have been like, oh, that sucks. They're doing that? Wow, we got to make sure to steer clear. Anyway, guys. But it really like caused a look to see of like what that world would look like. Yeah. You know, like what war is. He watched the whole war happen. He watched people die. He watched his brother die in his arms. You know, laws were broken left and right of all kinds because Jesus Christ, they were not helping all the doctors help people get help. But it was not for nothing, I will say. It was definitely interesting on both aspects because it showed that the Marines ain't shit, but at the same time that there's nothing that they wouldn't do to win. You know, they are very shisty, conniving people, but again, that's the government. But at the same time, they made sure not to show that in public as the government does. Yeah. So they made sure to censor it as much as possible. And at the end of the day, they just wanted to put the Marines won, everybody's safe out there. And unfortunately, the bad side. But you know what? Whitebeard didn't go down nothing. He went out swinging and he said, the One Piece is real. So he started a whole thing of itself. And that just... Yeah. Now all the pirates are up in arms and starting so much shit out there. So it's like, you thought Whitebeard was bad? Well, be prepared for everybody else.
All right. Well.
Quick question. Do you think that if the Straw Hats were there, things would have ended a little differently?
No, I don't. That's why I'm happy that they weren't there.
She said, somebody would have died.
Yeah, bitches would have died ASAP. So like, or borderline, like, what the fuck is Usopp gonna do? Like, be so for real. Like, he'll snipe a couple bitches from far away, and then like,
he don't even use a gun.
Yo, that ass. I'm like, all right, he gets a couple snipes in, and then they take him out, and he's cooked. All right, Nami, you ain't doing no weather things in this too wide.
In this climate,
in this distance, too big of a wide range for any weather things to happen. Zoro, all right, Zoro could have fought some bitches. All right, but then what?
Mihawk would have showed up. And
he
would have
been cooked by Mihawk. Exactly. So what are you gonna do? Sanji again, same thing. Could have fought some bitches. Then he would have get taken down. And then what? Nobody. Chopper. What are you gonna a fourth time taking his big thing that he starts swinging around everybody once he starts seeing everybody
patch some people up.
I don't know. He would have been fighting. He would have been fighting for real.
Would have had to.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was like,
we would have. It wouldn't have been a good time. Like
Frankie.
yeah.
And not having them there just allowed you to explore more characters. Like
absolutely. So that's why I love this. That like we got to see Luffy do a whole arc by himself. I do miss the Straw Hats, but it was important for him to go on this journey of figuring out what's happening with himself.
Okay, so this is the final question. Is we're gonna close this off, and this one's for Danny.
Oh,
well, it's not for you to answer, but I'm going to ask this for Danny. Where is Luffy in your Straw Hat ranking currently now?
Same spot.
which is
5.
Oh, that's good.
No, he's not.
Okay, wait. Nami, Sanji, Frankie, Robin. I'm pretty sure it was Luffy. And then it was Zoro. No, I lied. There's Chopper missing. Okay. Running it back. Okay.
Nami.
Nami, Sanji, Frankie, Chopper, Robin. Then I think it was Luffy. Then Zoro, then Usopp. Okay, but then I moved Zoro up. So Luffy's at number 6.
Okay.
And you also keep forgetting Brook.
Oh, I haven't rated Brook. We haven't
Well,
done
you
that
have
yet.
rated Brook, but you always forget Brook every time.
Really?
Is he below or above Usopp?
He's above.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, nobody's beating Usopp's not leaving the bottom.
Wow. Okay. All right. Listen, 6 is so it's good. It's good. It's good. Why Chopper though?
Brook is
He's adorable. He's smart. He's a doctor. He's my baby.
He's 7.
He's my son.
Who's 7?
Luffy's 7.
I thought you said 6.
No, 6, isn't it?
No, because you
After
have
Robin.
Zoro above.
Oh, you're right. That's 7. Yeah, because I just moved Zoro up.
You were feeling too good. I was like, you shouldn't be feeling this good.
No, yeah. So yeah, Luffy's 7, and then
Wow.
Brook, and then Usopp.
Even with after this whole arc and even the little bit of stuff from post-war, still.
Oh well, now and obviously it hasn't come up yet, but I know it's gonna come that Jinbei is gonna join. So Usopp is gonna be number 10.
Damn, this
doesn't
nigga
even
ain't
know.
even there yet. He's like, hey, just so you know, I'm saving 10 for you, brother.
Damn.
I got.
But you know what?
Warm.
It's not that much different from people's current rankings now. So
There you
It's
go.
pretty high for me.
Usopp?
Yeah,
Where is he?
not 10.
What is
5?
What is he?
Top 5?
Maybe
Wow,
top.
think about it.
Maybe like top 6, 7.
So
Because like Chopper's at the bottom for me.
that's because you don't like his new form now.
Yeah, they made him a bitch, and then Jinbei's like even lower.
I do prefer old Chopper.
Yeah, Ugly Chopper is better. Even she said Ugly Chopper is better.
Yeah.
She didn't even see
He's
New
so
Chopper yet.
cute. No, I've seen he's everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
I'm
Shaq.
saying like you haven't seen him.
Oh,
You're
how
not
he
there
acts.
in the
Yeah.
show.
I like Shaggy Chopper.
Did they lobotomize him?
No.
What does that mean exactly?
Like,
He just looks like
lobotomizes to
that
make
behind
him-
you.
well, I know what he looks like. Yeah, but like personality wise, do they
No,
lobotomize
he's
him?
the same.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just doesn't get to. There's no, in my opinion, progression per se. But that's a whole other issue. You'll
Okay.
get there when
Yeah,
you
I'll get there.
All right. Well, that's the Straw Hat ranking. You have now crossed the halfway mark of One Piece. You are close to a certain part of the story. Once you're halfway through post war, so you'll finish that this coming Monday, and then my plan is the following stream, which is going to probably be the week after or whatever you're going to do. Is you'll watch the next arc. I won't say what it is yet. You'll see it when you look it up or whatever. But that next arc is only 3 episodes. So we'll combine that with your fan letter rewatch.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Because that'll be the time for you to finally kind of give your thoughts. I won't force you to rewatch yourself watching it because I know you hate watching yourself. So, but then you can kind of, give your thoughts on fan letter now with having the context.
Okay.
But yeah, that is it, guys. Look at that. Finish Marine for Danny. How do you feel?
Listen, she likes it, right? She likes it now.
A win is a win.
A win is a win is a win. It is what it is as far as the ratings go. But I look forward to your journey into the new world.
Yeah. And we'll make it quick with Sailor Moon. Right now, the first 5 episodes we watched of this season.
Gas.
What has happened
All
so
plot.
far? Remind me.
Queen Helenia came back from another dimension because the Nordic Lights broke her free from her prison. So now she's kind of like messing things up. Pluto came back kidnap Sailor Saturn because you cannot convince me her dad approved for her to take it. 'Cause I don't know you. So Sailor Pluto came back, took Saturn, found Uranus and Neptune, saved them from being attacked by Nehelenia's clones. Then they got a power up, but then Sailor Saturn started aging really, really rapid. Got a premonition. It's like, yo, the moon's in danger. And they're like, what? The moon's in danger? Word, let's go help Usagi. Meanwhile, Usagi, Chibiusa, Mamoru is being like infected by Nehelenia's like abilities or something. And she like kidnaps him. And now he's in like a completely other dimension, which is back to the futuring Chibiusa. And so she's being phased in and out of existence. So now all the girls entered Queen Nehelenia's world in order to try to save Mamoru. So it's all split up right now. We have different groupings. We have Uranus and Mercury in one group. We have Mars and Neptune in another group. Then so
Venus and Pluto, and then Jupiter was kind of solo. And then the last thing we saw was Chibiusa and Saturn just pulled up behind Nehelenia, and that was it, right? Apparently it's a 2-part episode. We didn't see how it was going to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Episodes have been fucking gas.
8s, 9s.
Yeah. And I think we both got to say, at least for me, Nehelenia is my favorite villain. Like, there's
From the fit to the attitude. Yo, this one just wanted to be left alone, honestly.
She didn't even want to know. Delulu really was the Salulu for her, because she was like,
that was not a joke.
The little voice that spoke to her, she was like, why would you tell me I didn't win?
Yo, they laughed at you. They laughed at you. At your
They
suffering.
pulled up on Usagi. You bitch, you laughed in my face. She's like, I never lied.
What are you talking about?
We haven't even spoken about you. We was
Nah, I heard you were talking shit about me.
It's starting off strong. Sailor Stars.
And now I'm gonna take your man.
Yeah. Now Lenny is the GOAT.
Yeah.
It's been really good so far. Honestly, just straight plot.
Great. Yeah.
Straight plot. No, like we're watching it and we're on the last episode and I'm like, what? we're
done already? What the fuck?
What are you talking about? Because they've just been blended so seamlessly. Like no wasted time at all.
And the chat already let us know that this was like never dubbed originally. So like we have that context already because the intro changed and everything. So we get into it.
I think we have less than 30 episodes. We have less than 30 episodes until we're done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 20 something episodes and then we'll be done.
That's great. Do you guys think you'll finish in time for the Sailor Moon party?
No. That's like we're talking like 5-6 streams.
That's like next week, girl.
Is it?
But yeah, that's me and Danny's quick little Sailor Moon update. We'll end the episode here. Thank you guys for coming through for another episode 80 of the Moon Piece Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that notification bell, and all of that.
Knicks in 5, baby.
Knicks in 5,
Let's
baby.
go.
If we come back from this next episode and we're champions, I'm gonna be so annoying next episode.
If Cory has an eye patch, just ignore it.
If I'm not here, you know why.
You
know what happened. And honestly, I might be dead or I might be in jail. Who cares?
We'll
He's happy.
out.
Who cares? I'll be happy wherever I am, guys. So on that note, y'all, J-Lane.
Sayonara.